It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. The heart of Massachusetts should be freedom, justice, and liberty. Freedom led pilgrims to Plymouth Bay. Salem trials had justice too late. The sons of liberty spilled the tea, and then the redcoats spilled their blood. The shot heard around the world rang out from the Bay State. Boston strong and ready to defend. It's where revolution started and ends. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. Quincy Market, Freedom Trail, Charles River, Boston Harbor, Bunker Hill, Griffin Wharf, Fenway Park, Omar Charge. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day.
Wow. Boom. Good morning, buddy.
Dude, I want to watch that again.
All right, good. Throw it up.
That was freaking amazing. Shelby.
Shelby, great job.
Shelby. Where is she?
She's probably doing something
Bailed
else.
on us, didn't she?
Yeah. She left already. She's like, all right, I'm done.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That was cool.
Wow.
That was cool. Yeah, she's coming. She said, oh. So how you feeling?
Like
Can anybody notice Tom at all? Because I don't think I can. I don't know.
Hey guys.
They want to play it again.
Build it. Wow.
Oh man, that was great, Shelby.
Scott McGinnis, Mary. Good morning. Sunshine.
Thank you so much, Shelby.
Bailey.
So much better with the full screen. Thank you so much.
Love that.
Yeah, I'm not completely done editing it, but it was what I had from yesterday. So
Patriots, Red Sox, Celtics, Bruins.
I know. I got more to put in.
I know. Awesome job. I'm gonna watch it again.
If you want more pictures, let me know. I got tons of pictures of certain things.
Send pictures my way, Mike. Any pictures you got, send my way.
Do you want specific things like court dates, like it's people in pink? I get all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I wanted. So I was looking for one last night of the standout at the State House, the big one that we had.
Oh, I got it. Yep.
So I want that. I'm gonna throw a bunch. I want it. The Boston pictures are more stock photos, so that way we could just get it in. But if we can get more of the movement in, you want me to play it again?
Yeah.
Tom, yeah, he does. Yeah.
Hold on.
It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. The heart of Massachusetts should be freedom, justice, and liberty. Freedom led pilgrims to Plymouth Bay. Salem trials had justice too late. The sons of liberty spilled the tea, and then the redcoats spilled their blood. The shot heard around the world rang out from the Bay State. Boston strong and ready to defend. It's where revolution started and ends. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. Quincy Market, Freedom Trail, Charles River, Boston Harbor, Bunker Hill, Griffin Wharf, Fenway Park, Omar Charge. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day.
Yeah. Shelby, I just sent you those pictures.
Absolutely
awesome.
on the right path. Right path. Yes. Keep going.
I will. I'm gonna, like I said, I'll throw more pictures of the standouts and whatnot in there, and go from there. So
yeah.
Shelby, I got some pictures. I'll have to go through them, and I'll get you some. I got other pictures of stuff. So.
Anybody anybody out there who wants to send me pictures of standouts, please send them my way. You can send them to the mod email at cputommods@gmail.com, and I'll drop it in a minute. Send them that way.
will you add some if we get some from the national standout count up? You can keep adding stuff, right? I mean, yeah, right.
Yes.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I could keep adding. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the that's
delete them
the
out. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Like so, I can get rid of the stock photos of Boston and then throw
yeah.
in all of
Yeah.
us.
Some of them
Oh,
line up perfect though. You know what I'm saying? Like when you had Charles River, it wasn't the Charles River. Like
Yeah.
like when the song says it, it was
And then
that.
the Boston Harbor one, and that wasn't intentional either. That was literally I just threw it together, and I was like, oh, this lines up pretty well.
Lined up
Sure,
great.
yeah. I think you might have found your calling a little bit there. I mean,
Good
geez,
job,
that
my
was
dear.
awesome.
Good job.
Yeah.
Very impressed.
Wow, man, you should like work for MTV Videos or something.
Mike, this is our mod. This is what mods do, Mike. They do mod stuff. Let mods do mod stuff. Just don't mess with them. I know that.
What are you guys gonna have your next mod night takeover, man? You guys gonna do that
I
again?
don't know. We got to plan it. We've literally been thinking about it, and it's just planning.
You should
Yeah.
really
So
get
soon.
on that
Soon we'll do a mod takeover
before the
All right,
end
yeah.
of the month.
Yeah,
before the end of the month.
Yes.
yeah, I would. Well, we might need your
All right.
help on the 24-hour. We might need your help on the 24-hour standout, Tom.
Oh, I got. I'm on that. I got that.
If the mods could jump in for 2 hours or so,
Yeah,
you know
I'll
what I
be
mean?
there. Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, as long
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, I can put a 2-hour window aside for myself if I need to.
All right, we'll put it together. Something. All
Yeah,
right,
we'll
man.
have to do like a schedule type thing.
All right, it's on you.
All right, guys. Have
right, thank
fun.
you.
I'll be in the chat.
All right, cool.
Shelby, thank
Cool.
you very much.
You're welcome.
Really
Anytime.
awesome. And Cheryl with an S got me an awesome mug. I love that.
Cheryl with the S got you a mug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a wonderful person.
Hop in the shower, huh?
There you go.
Yeah.
Just go. Go.
Yeah.
Speaker works. Put it on speaker.
Everybody does crazy things in the morning when we're on, Tom. They drink coffee, they drive in the car, they take showers. But we're listening. We're turning up loud.
And you know, people are listening.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
It's awesome, bud. This is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Try and keep people informed as much as we can, right? Give them stuff for the day.
Yeah. I was looking at the stats of the channel yesterday. We're up to 5,200 subscribers, or and 300,000 views, 350,000 views, and all that stuff. And I'm like, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
We get some love out there.
Yep. And Mike, wait till the trial starts.
You were telling me.
It's crazy because we get like a lot of people come. A lot of people because it's live.
Oh yeah,
it's a live feed. It's always
Tom,
live.
I watched you for 3 months every day.
Yep.
Just some part of my day, you were on my TV.
Yep.
So there you go. Marvin Hagen's like the best times to get information, 7 and 8 a.m. You're right, buddy, man.
Start the day.
Tom, that was coffee time with Tommy. I remember those days.
Boom.
Yep. And the weekends on Saturday mornings. Where those? I used to love watching that stuff. I'd be up early on a Saturday. My wife would be sleeping still. I'd turn it on, Tommy. But sometimes you wouldn't go until like 10. It pissed me off.
Yeah.
I gotta wait.
You want to laugh?
Yeah.
You're gonna love this one. And I'm not sure the people know this. Look at this, dude. Big Dig 2. You know the Tobin?
Yeah.
They want to put a tunnel.
Oh, wow. That bridge is old, man. It goes way back.
True. 74 years old.
So
at Charlestown.
Yeah.
And it's a key thorough, like to get from A to B. 87,000
per day.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a
Holy
lot of traffic.
And congestion wise, it really wouldn't do anything because it's not an existing tunnel. Interesting. Because you'd have the bridge until you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know those gas tanks right there. People pull the boats. I've been on
the LNG. This is the LNG where they store the natural gas. The LNG tankers come in. And
loading taking off over there.
Mike, the LNG tankers
fit
under the bridge, the super tankers that they're trying to make.
They're
doing a tunnel.
Gotcha. I know Maura Healey just announced some billions of dollars for infrastructure, but I had nothing. She didn't mention anything about the Tobin, but
there you go.
That
electricity over there and plumbing and this. I mean, you need this. It's got to be designed. Like
Tip O'Neill. Imagine getting to the airport from that way too. You'd be a lot quicker. find a way to get through that way.
O'Neill Tunnel. Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
I know. Remember, Tip O'Neill was down in Washington. He got shit done. He was Speaker of the House and shit. Like, he got shit done for Boston.
well, because
The
he had a Democratic House, bud. He was
Yeah.
a Democrat. So
Yeah.
anything
You got-
blank check, right? What do you want to do? Let's go.
Mass-
we were leading it, remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We when we get the big dig, it was like years of jobs, thousands of people got jobs. It was crazy. I mean, thousands of people got, all truckers. I remember the truck. If you had a truck with a dump on it and it was CDL truck,
Yep.
you had a little small business, you did fucking great. They ran trucks and gravel out of there 24/7. 24/7.
Mike, I don't trust the tunnel.
Why? You think I know they get some
When they
quirks
were-
to
Quirks, when they were building the tunnel.
it.
Now listen.
Yeah.
How much Dunkin' Donuts coffee was drank during construction of the Big Dig?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
Hundreds of gallons,
They all
thousands
come-
of gallons.
They all come in those styrofoam cups, right? With the lids
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah.
So when they're
Oh,
doing the tunnel, they're doing the cement work because they have to put cement, and the cement's
Yeah.
gonna cure. When they pump a thing called slurry first to fill the void when they cut it, so it wouldn't collapse on itself. The water pressure would keep the walls where they were, so they could then put cement down in the walls. Okay, and then they'd wait for it to harden, go down the next. So when they're doing that with the concrete trucks that are lining up, you know how the concrete, and they have to get in back,
Yep.
quick.
Yep.
What's the guy do with his coffee?
Throws it out.
Where's he throw it, Mike?
I don't know where.
In the pit.
So you're saying the styrofoam throughout the whole concrete?
This will create a void in concrete. If you
Right.
throw this in there, the concrete won't crush it. It'll stay like this, and that's a void. It lessens the strength of the concrete, and it creates leaks. So when they x-rayed the walls. Okay, Mike? Mike,
Jesus Christ.
there's a regular, there's a small, that's a great one. That's an iced coffee. That's a small coffee. They can see them on the x-ray. Exact sizes. Throughout the entire
Holy
tunnel. Think about it.
Jesus Christ.
How many construction workers throw their coffee cup in the pit? They're done with it, right?
Probably 85% of them, right? 50% of them, somewhere in there.
Not good. Because voids in concrete are bad. And that's why the tunnel's leaking.
Yeah. Oh, fucking right, man. You think they'll be a little bit more strict this time coming around? Learn the lesson?
Hey, bud. I sat in
No. Come on.
No. Mass Dad. I sat in a meeting with important people in the state of Massachusetts, and we were trying to get them to let us do a 3D virtual dig of the whole entire thing, and we're going to make it into a traveling thing. We can take the different cities and towns. We were going to make like an exhibit. Like, this is all done with computers. This is how we did it, and it was going to be big, and we were going to be able to move it. So I kind of know people and know things about the Big Dig. I'm not sure if you were there or not, but I'm pretty sure you weren't. Otherwise, you wouldn't know. Ask anybody that worked on the Big Dig where the coffee cups went. Ask them.
Tell you, man, it took forever too. Remember the delays and delays and delays and delays and delays.
It's not easy doing that. They went underwater.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was a Ted Williams tunnel, right? And then
There
you
you
Chip
go,
O'Neill
right?
tunnel. Yeah. So that's interesting. Is that a definite go on that tunnel for in lieu of the Tobin, or is that just some speculation, or is it?
I think it's they're looking at, what do you call it? They're looking at potential things. Do we build a new bridge or do we build a tunnel? Like, they're looking at that, but I don't forget what they call it. A feasibility study, maybe?
Right.
Something like that.
So they're doing 87,000 cars during a normal weekday can we, I haven't been over the Tobin in a long time. I
Well,
remember the days we had to
Yes.
stop and pay the toll.
Yep.
I remember
Yep.
those days. So,
Yep. It was $1.
Yep. Yep. And
No
they used to have an old cruiser sitting right on the left, all full of dust sitting on it, so it kind of faked you out.
Yep.
But 87,000 cars. I wonder if people are taking a different route to get to Boston, like going around Medford, jumping on 128 or 93 that way. Are they cutting through East Boston? You know what I mean? That way.
It doesn't matter because people need to get from A to B, and that is the quickest route.
Yeah.
Because it goes right to Charlestown. That's like one way in, one way out.
Yeah. Gets to the garden a lot easier that way. You get to do a lot of things.
So, and then what do they do with the land that the bridge took up? Because now you have all this extra land.
That's a good question, man. Because you got to rip that whole road. You actually rip when you come off the bridge. You're right at East Boston, right down the right. You Eastie's right on the right hand side. If you're going north, you run into Route 1.
Right.
All Kelly's roast beef, all that stuff. You got to come up somewhere. The strip joints are right up there. The Golden something, Tropicana, or whatever the hell it was.
The Golden Banana. Remember that?
Yeah. It's like, dude.
Everyone drive by. Look.
I used to tell we used to go to Danvers and visit my great aunt. Like, what the hell's that place at? Yeah, never mind. Still there, I think. Still there. Oh, Mystic River.
This is the terminal, right? LG terminal where they offload.
Yeah.
And I think, does that open? Does this bridge open? How do they get in here?
I think you're too far back.
Nope.
Yeah.
They come in this way.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Everett right there.
Look at all those. Yeah. Look at those.
Yeah. So I mean, there's people that need to get from A to B.
Look at the housing out there, man.
Yeah.
Holy, no wonder Everett has a good football team. Holy Jesus.
They got a great choice of selection.
Jesus Christ.
Baseball diamond, right?
Look at that field right there. What is that? Is it Logan?
Cemetery.
Oh, yeah. Are those all Campanellis?
They're triple deckers, guy.
Oh my goodness.
They're all triple deckers.
Yeah, you want to talk about an LA fire? God forbid they don't have look at that.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
Imagine working as a Boston police officer in East Boston. Well, it's worse. That's big. I mean, holy shit.
And
wow,
you have triple the cars, right?
Yeah, I mean the streets must be jammed.
Now, remember I told you where I grew up?
Yeah,
they come out of here, which is what a lot of people did. They just moved 30 miles away, or 40 this way, or 10 that way. Yeah, that's crowded. It's a style. I mean, it's
yeah, and those triple deckers aren't like modern. They're 1970s. Yeah. Hey, Lord Pissa 6. Thanks.
Wow.
$10. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dennis Sweeney. I sent you a message. For some reason, it's not going through. Dennis Sweeney, do you want to come on? I tried to see if Dennis Sweeney wants to come on.
Bless you, Robin. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah.
And everybody, just so we know, right? Let me do this now. Can't read Standout, right?
Yeah. Did they know? I know they did some fundraising last night. I fell asleep. I don't know what the total was. If Deanna's around, Esty, what's going on, girl? Good morning,
Esty, my girl. Does she want to come on too?
Esty, if you want to come on, we can send you a link. Let us know. Tom's willing to throw anybody on here today. No phone calls today, though. We get phone calls from all across the country.
The phone calls are amazing, aren't they, Mike?
They're eye-opening to me because it's interesting to hear what people have to say from New Mexico. That just blows my mind.
And they know you, bud. They know who you are. Isn't that awesome, though?
I guess, yeah.
It's pretty badass. All right, so the Bourne. Let's talk about this, okay? Auburn. I love how they did this, Mike.
Do you want the Bourne Bridge or?
That's Jessica. That's Jess. She's always got the American flag over her shoulder.
I can't see. I can't see what you're looking at.
With the American flag over her shoulder.
I can't see what you're looking at.
Oh, let me share it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, Chloe, listening from work. All right, cool.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
All right, guys.
Was there a video up front there? Something. Yeah. Okay,
Morning,
so,
Amy. Amy, you're in the open. I love the picture of you in there. It's a good picture of you.
okay, so this is for this weekend.
I believe yes.
This is for the
January 19th. Yes, sir.
Yep. And tomorrow we have Rick Schiffler. I don't know if are you gonna head to that? You think?
Yes.
Or are we gonna do? All right,
Yeah.
you're gonna go.
It's the littering thing. I can't see it being an all-day type of an event, but
No, probably first call and first gone. Yeah.
yeah.
But we'll start off in the morning with the ride over, and
Yep.
get it going again.
Yeah, hey, we'll give them some support. Absolutely. All right.
So then we have Rich Schiffler. We have nothing for Saturday, but on 19th is the National Standout, and the 20th is MLK Day. Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
So
Correct.
this weekend is National Standout Day. Everybody, Sunday, everybody, National Standout Day. Doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in New Mexico, New Jersey, Quincy, Orlando, United Kingdom. I mean, New Mexico, anywhere you are. Just have a sign that says "Free Karen Reed." That's all you got to do.
Send a picture.
Yep, send us a picture everywhere you are and tag where you're at.
Yeah, post it on X, whatever. Cancun. Yep, if you're in Cancun, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely, please, please pass that message on to your friends and your people and your the more people we get, the better. We need it. And I don't know.
Yeah, there's all different times up here too, people. It's not everything's from 10 to 12. It's 1
Correct.
to 3, 11 to 1. So if you pick your one, make sure you know your times. And then you have team leaders too there. So okay, cool.
All right.
So those are three that we know about so far. Or is there more on here?
Oh, there's more. There's more.
Okay.
My phone's messed up.
Okay.
All right. Auburn team leader Jennifer Stockdale. I know her. She's a sweetheart. She helped us with the event we did at Star Drive-In.
Okay.
Where we raised money for Karen. Jennifer was a big part of that.
Yep.
And she comes from all the way there. All right.
Yeah.
Out near Shelby, Western Mass.
Wow, geez, that's way out there.
1 to 3, right? And they tell you where to park. Use 88 Bancroft Street for GPS. Park at Tuttle Post.
Yeah.
Okay. So you even got parking there. Good job, Jen. Now we have Born, and this is Jessica, who we love. She's a sweetheart. She's going with the flag.
Yes. Yep. Yes.
And I want to say the Born Standout, I think, is one of the oldest standouts going consistently. The Born in Plymouth and in Dedham, they're always every weekend, all the time.
Dedham and Plymouth and Born for sure. I'll absolutely. Dedham's are going on, and Dennis just mentioned we're going to do Canton Standout 12 to 2 on Friday again. Another pop up. Okay.
Nice. Okay. All right. The time is 11 to 1. And it's at the Bourne Rotary, and you park at the Dunkin' Donuts. It's right there. All right. Now, Dedham. All right. Dennis Sweeney's in charge of this one. Not a problem. 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Legacy Place.
By Urgent Care.
Urgent Care. Yep.
Yeah.
Phone's working.
Which is right near where you had dinner last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you'll see them. They're out there. Yeah. You can't miss them. Yeah. Great spot too, man.
Dighton.
We don't have a leader yet, but 10 to 12, intersection of 138 and Center Street. Dighton Post Office, City Hall, in elementary school. Plenty of parking at Dighton. That's nice.
Yeah, nice.
Lemon Star.
Lemon Star.
Bo Dabrowski.
I like that name.
Yeah, no doubt, huh?
Yeah, I do like that name, Bo.
Me too. 12 to 2 or later. I mean, if they decide to stay later, if the weather or whatever, maybe you want to check that in a minute.
I think it's going to be 40 degrees.
Route 2 overpass. 446 Main Street, Leominster. Parking is available at Chopsticks restaurants. Bring your kids, bring your family, bring your friends. Please.
So is that scenic route on Route 2? That nice road that goes down Route 2? Yeah, I love that road.
Forever. It cuts the He goes.
I go to West. I go way up to Western Mass for see concerts and stuff out there. Nice, beautiful out there.
So, like one of the last towns called Pittsfield.
Yeah, yeah.
For soccer, we would trade. So we would go and we all took the bus to Pittsfield, and we played against Pittsfield there, and we stayed at their players' houses, and then they came here and stayed here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it later. Thank God there's no internet. Listen, dude, we're all drinking in this parking lot, right? And I got a 12-pack under my feet. My buddy's got another 12-pack. We're in a freaking Chevette, I think. A little, remember them the little cars, Chevy Chevettes?
Yeah.
There's no room in the back. It was me and my friend Kevin Barry. We had our feet on 12-packs, and we all had beers between our legs, everybody, because we're going from house to house partying. Get pulled over.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh, my God, we're done.
No.
License and registration. The fucking kid pulls out a pink slip. Driver's permit. Guy next to him had his license long enough that he could do his fucking permit.
So he's legal. He's legal.
Technically, but it was a bad scene.
Yeah.
Pop goes, all right, let me see the beer. My friend goes, what beer? Like it's everywhere. It's just
he took it back to the station for the night afterwards, for that night later on. Yeah.
They laughed at us. They
play good tomorrow, boys.
yeah, exactly, right. And then when they came here, we took them out and
you weren't killing rabbits. You weren't killing rabbits and breaking into houses.
Negative. So. We were away from people.
Yeah.
We were like out in the woods and we could build a fire. Hey, Shelby.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry. Dennis is looking for a link. Did you send it to him?
Yeah.
Got the link. Oh, Scott McGinnis. Yeah, be careful with the signs on Leominster Bridge. Boston knows there's a gap between the fence and to unsecure the signs can fall into the roadway. So the chain link and the bridge is a gap. If you put your sign in between the two, it'll fall right down into the road. So be careful up there. Yeah, Scott, thanks for reminding me. Maybe we'll see you. Maybe we'll see you Friday again in Canton. If not, if Stoughton tomorrow, 9:00. So
Scott's always there.
Scotty, are you going to Leominster on Sunday?
I don't know. He'll probably.
I'm gonna try to go to Leominster on Sunday.
Oh, nice. Hey, Dennis.
Again, man.
Dennis. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, there he is, my man. How are you today, my friend?
Good. I'm trying to make this thing bigger. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. You're doing great. Right. You're doing good, bud.
How we doing?
We're doing good. I want you to talk to the people about the Standout.
Our Standout Sunday at Dedham Place, 10 to 12.
Okay. And it's a national Standout, correct?
National Standout. Nathan said he's already coming to visit us. I don't know if anybody else is coming, but.
Oh, you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
The weather looks good.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You're right.
How long have you guys been doing this Standout in Dedham? Like, how long has that been going?
I don't know how. Actually, Kevin Colby actually started, and then they were getting a little tired of being there every week, and I just happened to be there. And then Sean Colburn there's actually nobody that really runs it. They put my name on there, but it's all a teamwork over there. We're all the same people every week,
Yes.
We're all leaders.
Right.
You're right. You're all leaders. I love it. That's the way to go, man.
Sunday, you ready? Partly cloudy, 44 degrees.
Yeah. Right.
In the high. So it's going to be a decent day. No snow, no rain.
Why do you be in his bikini?
Maybe not. Yeah. He will. He will.
Is he back from Cancun?
I'm not sure. I think he's supposed to be back by this weekend. I'm not sure.
Oh my God. And you get a lot of traffic over there in Dedham too, man. You get a lot of people driving by. A lot of beeps.
Yeah.
Of beeps. Yeah.
Do you notice that, Dennis? How many people support us with the thumbs up and like, they just keep going?
When we first started when I was over there, when they were going by, it was only maybe 25%. if you were lucky, you know, with the beeps and the waves, but now it's insane, you know.
It's nonstop. It's nonstop.
I mean, you get a few of the idiots come by, you know.
Right.
Yeah. I saw a big change last week in Canton PD. It went a lot of beeps last week too in Canton PD as opposed to the salute. Seems like it's getting a little better over there. Hey, SD, what's going on?
Hey, my court date.
My court date.
My court date.
I don't know how I'm doing. I've never done this before.
Dennis, you're doing great, bud. You really are. So Dennis, you live in Canton, right? What's the pulse like in Canton when you go to the store or go and get gas or whatever? What is it like?
I'll be honest, I don't go to any stores in Canton. I don't get gas in Canton.
Okay.
I don't do anything in Canton.
That's you can't. Yeah,
You're
right.
No,
You're right, dude.
that's most likely the best play. I never thought about it, but that's pretty smart. I would. All right, that's good.
I don't want to get in confrontations. I have a bad temper, so I don't get in trouble. I stay away.
Yeah,
Remove it all together. They just sidestep it. I love it. Perfect.
I go to Shaw's. I get my head on a swivel. You know, I don't know what's going on. You know, it's crazy, Tom. It's crazy.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch everything you go. You got people following you. It's insane, you know.
Yeah. Yep. You still walking the dog?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Good.
Yep. I walk them in the woods, you know.
Yeah, I know. You're telling me. Yeah. That's a good spot though.
Yeah, it's excellent.
So did they come by and throw stuff in your yard, like chemical stuff?
Yeah. Yep.
And is there any word on what happened there? I mean, I'm sure there's ring camera footage. Someone had to have something, right?
There's always ring cam footage, but it always disappears. You know how it is.
Right. Yeah.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
Wow.
But they destroyed the gardens and Rita's and Jen's yards. I mean,
For no reason. What did the yards do to anybody, right? It's I don't get it.
That's bad enough, but we had the garden out front and all the kids, the little animals and stuff out there for them. Figurines, they always stop in the carriages with the babies. And
Look at it.
I was afraid they were going to get it. And I have a dog, you don't know what these idiots are going to do, you know?
Yeah.
So.
No, I heard that you won't even call Canton police anymore.
No sense.
Right.
Then when you get a police report, when they show up, it's not what happens. So it doesn't matter, you know? You're on your own.
Yep.
You know?
Literally, we are on your private island here, man, Tom. I'm telling you. I've been telling people for weeks that it's crazy here. I'm glad Dennis is here to back me up a little bit about what's going on. It's not the same, man. It's just not right. It's just not right. That's why we need a big change and for the select board. And hopefully we get a candidate that's running soon. I don't know when we're going to be able to meet her or him. Dennis knows a little bit about it, but I don't know if he's going to talk about it or not. But
she had a little meet and greet at the waterfall the other night.
How'd it go?
Good. She's official. Brenda was there with Rita and a few of the other women.
Okay.
And, the campaign's going to get going now. Her name's, what's her first name? Susan Harrington.
I have no idea.
Okay. We'll get out. Is we vetted her. She's good to go.
Yep.
All right.
Everyone's 100% behind her. We got to get Conley out of office.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got to go.
Definitely.
Then it'll be 3-2 the other way, hopefully. See how they like it. Well, we got to get the people out there to vote, you know?
That's the key. That's the key.
Yep.
And Dennis, if there's anything we can do to help, please just let us know. I mean, if you want to come on and talk about something, I'll get you a link like that and just it's easy, bud, right? But listen, I have a question. How long have you and your wife been doing the standouts for Karen Reed? Like how long? When did you start?
I don't know. It's been at least 2 years?
Yeah.
So what can I be done? How long are you saying? All of 23, Brenda's saying. She's my statistician.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. We haven't missed too many, you know?
Yeah,
No,
I
you
know.
haven't.
I know. And to see you in the mornings, just man, it lights everybody up. It just made so much happiness. Just people driving by waving, Dennis. You and your wife, you know, it's how it should be, right?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you're getting positive feedback. Etsy's dancing over there, and you know, we're getting yelled at for it, right?
Oh yeah, we get more than yelled at.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything we can do for you, Dennis?
No, just keep your channel going like you are. I appreciate everything you do for Canton. You guys are great, Mike. And all your followers, everybody. Of course, my
Yeah.
friend there in the bottom left there.
Yeah.
You quit it. You quit it.
These guys are always at court, like together. Like they're
I
always
know.
always
I
at
know.
court. There's a court date
I
there.
know.
These two are always there.
Dennis is my court date.
Make sure she gets in up the stairs properly.
Brenda approves.
Door.
Brenda approves, guys.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yes.
Dennis
It has to
is there, and
be.
he opens the doors for the women.
Yeah.
I seen him do that. Yep.
He's a gentleman, man. He's been a gentleman his whole life. He's.
I've always said, my father always told me, you treat people like you want to be treated and be successful in life. And that's the way I've always lived. And I'll die by that, you know?
There you
Yeah,
go.
never better words right there, my friend. Never
It's
better
not hard.
words.
It's not hard to do.
It's
really
easy to be nice. It's actually harder to be an asshole than it is to be. It's easier to be nice.
Yeah.
You know
You're
what I
right.
mean? You got to go out of your way to be an asshole. It's a lot easier just to open the door and do the right thing. And people are shocked. People, you open the door for a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts for somebody behind you, you get a thank you. Oh, wow. And they generally are surprised that someone held the door for them.
I even shook hands with Jim Ferris, so I'll open the door for anybody.
Right.
You know?
Right.
That's how you get things going, though. You got to do some positive.
Jim Ferris, Dennis?
I did talk to him down at Shaw's where we'd get the signatures, yep.
Can you tell us about that again?
He was just walking in Shaw's, and I just stopped, and I just said, "Hey, Jim, how you doing?" And he looked at me. He was shocked because we had a few words at the courthouse one day. Yes, he can tell you. And he put his hand out and shook it, and I just talked to him a couple of minutes, and I asked him to sign the petition, and Rita come over, and he refused to sign it at first. And we just said, "Look, it's a non-binding. All it's going to put on the ballot. Then when it goes on the ballot, you can vote it down if you want. We just need signatures to get it. It's going to be a few years in the making, so it's always going to happen tomorrow, you know."
Right.
Exactly.
And he signed it.
Did we get the 2,000 we needed, Dennis?
We're pretty close.'re going to get more than that because, then we're going to,
Yeah.
some people sign to put, and they'll come
Do you
up with
know,
some reason.
Are you going out to, you going to go back out to Shaw's this week, or do you know what the schedule might be, or are you just going to do randomly?
We spoke to the Council on Age, and I said, well, it's so cold. That'd be a nice place to go. A lot of seniors in there and get a lot of signatures there, and it's warm.
There you go.
Yeah, true.
You guys do that today?
I bet you they're following Karen Reed too. The
We're going
seniors,
there today. Yeah,
man, they're on the internet, all of them.
Oh, so you're going to the senior center today? Okay, good.
we're going to go
Good.
today. Yep.
All right. And then when signs come out for the new candidate, we'll be alerted. We can put them up on our lawns and go to standouts for her in the center of town, and we can do all that.
Oh yeah. We're going to get a big movement going. Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right.
We got to get her in. We got to get her in.
There's no options here. Yeah, no options. 30 years is too long for somebody. Too long. Way too long.
Yeah. And we'll find all the secrets.
Oh, Jesus.
Just fix the town first. That's all people want really ask is just stop the shenanigans, right?
Yep.
I mean, I haven't heard anything else, right? Just make it fair.
That's all everybody wants,
That's all anybody wants.
And they don't listen to us now, so we got to get them out of there because you guys see it. Mike knows.
Oh, I know. We talk about it every time we see each other. Yeah.
What standout are you going to this weekend?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was like totally off of my own world.
That's okay.
I'm trying to decide. Like, I don't know, like, if I should do this house one again because that's what I usually do for the national standouts.
Right.
Or just join over at Denham because that's where I've been going lately.
You know where you're born. Get over there.
Yeah, I think
that
might be the right choice.
Selfishly, I love
It's
going
good parking.
I want to be with all my friends, but
Esty, you'll bring more people if you announce now that you're going to Dedham. There will be more people going. Just so you know, if you announce that you're going to Dedham and not going to go to the State House by yourself, I think we'll get a lot more people going to Dedham. I'm just saying that. I might be wrong, but
all right, Dennis, should I do it?
Yeah, we need you over at Dedham.
There you go.
We're gonna get the dance going over there.
Dedham. Endorsements right here.
Mike,
all right.
Love everywhere, bud. We're doing it behind the scenes.
You
guys are seeing how sausage is made.
I love the court date thing. That was great. That's my court
like
date.
that.
That was beautiful.
And that's
Yes, that was fun.
Awesome.
All right, man. All right, we're gonna rock and roll this weekend.
Yeah.
All right. So I think if you guys are going to be at Dedham, I think I'll swing by and I'll throw a camera in your face and we'll get some good pictures.
Well, yeah, Nathan's going to be there for sure already, so that's a good sign.
He's always photogenic too. He's always
Yeah.
got a
Oh,
smile
yeah.
on him, you know, Sal?
I've been finding Nathan's been getting out there quite a bit.
Yep.
He's been, to all the stuff. He's been showing up and doing things and going on lives and doing it. It's
Yeah,
nice.
he's the kind of brother you like to have, you know?
Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
Dennis.
Good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
I'm glad
always
you
has
brought
some.
that up.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man. He's a really good guy.
He's
The
the
whole
brother
family.
we all would love to have. I mean,
Yeah.
whew. Yeah, he was on Nurse Kim's the other day, and just the stories he was telling, and the background, and just the stories of them being kids together. Like,
Right.
Karen's the middle child, and of course she does the middle child antics, which I can totally relate. I'm a middle child too, and it was like touching to hear. And yeah, it brought me to tears. Like, that was a roller coaster of a stream. Just like,
How much you guys raised some money that night, or what? You guys raised money that night?
yeah,
How much, Joe?
$6,000, I think it was.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it
surpassed
was.
her
It was
goal.
over
She wanted to
6,000,
raise
yeah.
like 5 just for her birthday,
Wow.
and she ended up raising 6, and it was just amazing.
And no one had to take that shirt off.
No one had to take it. I know. It was girl power.
You guys probably could have made a lot more money, I think, if you.
Hey, we volunteered.
You didn't have to donate. I'm gonna stop there with that. Yeah, you know what? If it's for Karen, I'm sure a lot of people would. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Whipping Out Wednesday or whatever they call them. I don't know
Wow.
what it is.
Yeah. That was what WAAF, wasn't it?
I'm gonna stop there because we're going down a road that we don't want to go down. So Nick Rocco, I don't know where Nick Rocco is going to be with Kelly Reed and Nathan Reed. Okay, cool.
Another
All
hero. And Nick does so much. He does so much. You guys really,
Yeah.
if you knew what he
Yeah.
does behind the scenes, it's amazing. Him and his wife.
And he doesn't talk about it. Just
No,
does
at
it.
all. He doesn't.
Kind of like Dennis. Just it's
He makes
there.
it happen. Both of them.
Bank
Like
on it.
Jason Broyles, like he never
Kinda
announced
like-
that he helped to design the billboard. Nobody knew
Yeah.
Jason Broyles did
Nope.
that. Like these
Nope.
silent heroes, and Tom never shared that he went to church with Karen.
No.
I mean, like, we don't need emojis. We don't need stuff like that. We just do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, would you go?
Huh?
Would you go?
What?
What? To what?
To
Church?
church. Would
Yeah.
you go? Would you go to make
course.
sure she didn't sit alone?
Of
Well, we
course.
didn't know that. No one knew
I
that.
feel like everybody would if they knew.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
then it'd be a fucking shit show.
So, and again, it's easy. You just do it, right? You just do it. And that's what we've been doing. What's with this buffer zone thing? They're trying to push the buffer zone even further back.
Yes.
said it was- yeah.
That's the Reddington. He has that doctor in Dover.
Yeah, Ignoc,
yeah.
something. Yeah.
So he's representing her, and he doesn't want any of the Karen Reed supporters to interfere with that trial or whatnot.
Yep.
So
I'm
they're
sure
pushing
we
the
weren't.
buffer zone back.
Anything personally against us, but it's just going to make the decision for Auntie Bev even easier. So
It's a mile buffer zone, though. He wants. That's what I got.
What?
A freaking mile.
I think it was a mile radius. Is what they said in the court thing.
for more.
Holy shit, man.
We wouldn't be able to go where we were for Karen's hearing. if he
I
got
would.
his
Why
way.
can't I walk down that street?
Seriously.
As long as you're not wearing,
Why can't I walk down that street with my phone?
I think as long as you're not wearing pink, you're all right.
Yeah,
What?
probably the same as the last time. Yep.
I wore shirt and tie. I'm not
What was
neutral.
it that you guys tried doing the last time? Like that you made an appeal or something like that towards?
Yeah,
them?
we went to the SJC. Yep.
We,
And they
we
ruled
gotta,
against
we
it.
gotta do something
Yeah.
about that. Can we do like a class action like Mike's talking? Can we do that again? There was a lawyer that out there that could help us. I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
feel
First
like
Amendment
there's more
guy.
people that are involved now, and there's more people that have their eyes and ears on this. So I
Yeah.
don't see anything wrong with like sending out a campaign about it, and
You have to. You
spreading the
have
word.
to.
And especially like I went to the SJC on, was it Monday or Tuesday, to get more information, because I went to their webpage and it was just like, ugh. For me, it's like I need to be in front of somebody and speak to somebody myself. So I did. I went there and asked them like, hey, there is fuckery going on. I didn't use that word, but
Yeah.
there's stuff going on over in Norfolk County at the Supreme courthouse, or Superior, sorry. And we need to have our voices heard. How do we do this? Where do we send it to? Like, I don't want to go through all the mumbo jumbo of all of it. Just tell me. And he gave me a name of a woman, and I spoke with her on the phone, and she gave me an email address. So I did put it in the chat earlier if anybody wants to be able to try to pin it. But I also did go on Facebook to try to get people to do it as well. But it's public info
Right.
at fjc.state.mass.us.
Okay.
There you go.
Flood it with all the emails. Just flood it.
Okay.
Don't
I wonder
think
if
you're
I
gonna
can
hear
make.
back. Just
Can I
Good
make like
job.
a template email?
Good job.
Just make a template. People can go and put their own name on it and send it.
Yeah,
Here's the
that'd be
template.
great.
Here's
Yeah.
a template. Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, if you look on Facebook and like type in under the search bar under the justice page, you go to the justice page, you go to the search bar for it, and then just put in like SJC email or blah 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 blah, and things will pop up. But
All right.
we need to just start making noise with the amount of people we have. And that's, I mean, I was listening to State Auditor Diana,
Young Jerks. Yeah.
Yes. And she made the same great points that I've always tried to just reiterate myself, but words are kind of difficult for me. But numbers can have a huge impact. And you know, we can be just as powerful with our numbers to the people in power. And that's what we have. I mean, if you look at the justice page, the amount of people that are subscribed to there is a significant amount of people. And if we can just get everybody to send just one email with just the bullet points, I mean, the wave that we could create.
We can make that happen. I think the administrators can tag everybody on the page.
Etsy, do you have like a baseline of words that we should use? Like, you know, we want this to happen, or
we need to
you know
make
what I
a
mean?
template, Mike.
Yeah. How do you get? Yeah.
I'll see if I can make one.
All right. What did what did you say in your email? Like, was it, you know, on these dates we want to not have a buffer zone, or
you're against the got into the nitty gritty. I didn't exactly get into buffer zone yet because I didn't hear about that. But mine was basically about
the answers. Yeah. Okay. I thought you were talking about. Yes.
Hey, Lisa.
From that. Yeah. You emailed them last night. All right. Cool.
Anything this morning so far?
So yeah, basically the treatment that we received last week when we were all out there waiting, we had some people that were there at 6:30 in the morning waiting.
Freezing.
Yes, in 19-degree weather with the wind chills making it even colder. So we were out there. Me personally, I got there around like 8, so I was only out there for an hour. But still, just out there waiting. We were cordial. We always are. Like we
all the time.
All of the rules and regulations. And so we were told it was in the large courtroom. We were like, okay, just like all the other hearings we attended. And then they changed it the last second to the small courtroom, and we were told only 12 people would get in. And of course that stung. It sucked, but you know, at least some supporters were going to be able to get in. And then all of a sudden someone lets us know, hey, they're starting right now. Like it's
I remember that.
Dr. Russ is on the stand, and we're like, what? Like, why are we still out here? What's going on? And then we had Chrissy and Dina run up to talk to the court officers, and they said, oh yeah, sorry, I guess like you guys aren't getting in. Like, what do you mean sorry? Like, I guess you're not.
That's just so not right. It really is. And they knew you were out there, like standing. They saw you there.
They knew, of course, yes.
Of course. So it's not like they forgot.
Yeah.
No, they do it on purpose.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dennis. Yeah,
they do.
Dennis is right. They do it all the time.
They do it all.
I'm the doorman.
It's like fuck you, you know.
Esther, you can tell them when we're in the courtroom. Who do they watch all the time? Or even have a sip of water, or even try to have like an Altoid or something. They come right over and inspect everything we're doing. And then the other side of the room, they don't do shit to. You know, it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, we have
chewing
all
gum.
the video and the screenshots of I'm not going to name women, but
the Sullivan sisters. Yeah.
What were was she
Karen
doing?
didn't do nothing, and they were making fun of her. That's
I
bullshit.
know.
And they were,
That makes
she
me
was
mad.
smacking her gum. She was sitting there.
So like the day we were in court with the
We
family.
put gum in our mouth, and right away they come over and like.
Listen, she's a freaking cow. They get 8
In my
stomachs. They
hand.
chew all day long. That's what she was doing. She's like a cow.
Well, I can tell you.
We watched all the blue people, all of the supporters of the prosecutor in the Commonwealth, go right from their car, showing up at like 8:45. Go right from their car, right up those steps.
Yep.
They just basically like threw out the red carpet for them. Come on up.
It's like that every single time. And they do it to Karen. If Karen didn't rent the church, she had to rent the church. If she didn't do that, she would have had to park public parking down the street. So next
Instead
trial,
of proven guilty, she should be treated like an innocent woman.
oh no.
Right. Right.
They're treating her like nasty.
Yeah. They've
So what
already
we're gonna do is we're going to save the first 2 spots for Karen and her team. No one's parking there. Not the news crew, none of us. We're just gonna allocate the first 2 spots for Karen. That way, no matter what, she can get out of her car and go into court. Not walk the 8 miles to the left, you know?
Peggy got dropped off at the front door last week.
either. Like,
Yeah,
she didn't have to wait for a stoplight. Like, no.
Yeah, Nathan pulled up and dropped Mr. and Mrs. Reed off last time, right in front. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I don't know.
Peggy got dropped off. But we were in the court with the family one day, and it was when the jury we went the day that Lally showed them 9,000 stupid pictures and almost fell asleep. But we were watching the jury, for the reactions on some of the pictures. And next, that Tim, the foreman, took me and Brenda outside in the hallway and chastised us, told us we can't watch the jury. We're going to be taken out of the courtroom. In the meantime, the one before that, I think Esty might have been there. I sat on the Albert side, and Dougal was sitting about 4 seats down from me, slid over and slammed me into my hip with his hip. They made me get up, Tim, and I ended up sitting in the window there over in the corner.
What the fuck?
I swear to God, they had it all on video there, but nothing happened with it. Then he assaulted Karen, and now he's back in the courtroom. How do you figure it?
Now he's back in the court.
How?
He was there last week.
How?
Walk right in.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Dennis,
Jesus Christ.
Thank you again for all you do. My goodness. I mean, the stuff you got to go through. I know the guy you're talking about too.
Yeah,
it's just, I have all the jurors. I have all the description of them. I don't have their names, but I could tell you exactly what each one of them was. And I could tell you what they were doing when pieces of evidence were there. I was taking notes, right? And they came over to me and he kept looking over my shoulder to see what I was doing. Like he'd come up and stand and just kind of look down. Like, dude, I'm writing. I have a pen and a freaking pad of paper. But they thought because I'm on my knee writing, like losing the phone.
Yep.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You think you tweet down to something? Okay, yeah, right.
So
Jesus Christ, man! Wow.
Good morning
even
to
treat
the
us
law
guilty.
girls, not attorneys, by the way. I just wanted to say good morning to them. I see them in the chat.
Oh, the law girls, we saw them. We met them.
And I love Josie.
They were at the meal of food, right?
You gotta look out for that girl. She is going to.
She's going places.
Blow up. She's
Yep.
phenomenal.
Absolutely.
All right,
they
cool.
were at the meal of food. That's the ladies you're talking about, right?
Amanda is the mom, and Josie is her daughter.
Oh, we met them at Stoughton. Is that the same ones we met at Stoughton or no? The one that made the
They were
hats?
at the meal of
Okay,
food.
no. Okay,
they were
wrong girl.
at-
Okay.
Different mother-daughter couple.
Okay, all right,
They
cool.
were at there's another mother-daughter couple, yeah, the ones at
Yep.
Stoughton. And they
Yeah.
have the pants on the back that says no ass. They're awesome. There's so many awesome people. But
I know.
yeah, this mother and daughter, they were also at that's the same day that we were talking about where there she is. She's watching. Josie, love you.
Good morning.
Oh my God, there's so much you need to know about this girl too. She was on DJ's show last night, Calling All Beings. So please go watch that as well. Amazing girl. She just blew my mind last night. Anyways, so yes, they were also there, and they saw the treatment. But yes, she just reminded me in the chat, like because of that, we got to go get entertained over at Aiden's.
That's true. That's true.
One closes, the other one opens, right?
Yeah.
And there's a reason. I'm glad I sat.
I
don't go in. I'm glad I went in I'm so glad I went in the last day.
Oh gosh, man, this
Yep.
is crazy shit over there. I didn't realize they changed it the last second on you. Like it was supposed to be in the big courtroom, and then
Oh yeah.
Jesus
They saw the
Christ.
crowd
And
and said, no.
that's when the side of me that I've been suppressing for a while just came roaring out because
Oh, I remember that. That's right. Yeah.
And you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. They absolutely favor the other side.
yeah,
Favor it. Like they're
that's what
friends,
they
they're
want
buddies.
they want to see us have this reaction to then catch us in a bad moment to then say this is the Karen Reed supporters. These are the Karen
Yeah.
Reed. They're
Right.
animals. Look at them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're not going to get that reaction out
No.
of me anymore. We're just going to fight back in a different way, which is
Yep.
law and voices
Right.
and numbers.
But
Right.
when we were hanging out, there was no problems. Dennis, did you see a problem? You were there every morning. First one
No.
there.
No.
There was no the cops, there was no interaction. They're
Never.
the ones that were the aggressive ones, if anyone. We all kind of just went chill. We were all just hanging out, right?
Yep. Yep.
And then that new MSP guy, I don't even know his name. He had a nice chat with you, Dennis, but then after he talked with you, he came running right over to me and was like, "Ma'am, we need to go talk over there. You need to come with me." And I was just like, "Here we go." Like, no, I'm not going anywhere with you. If you need to talk to me, you can talk to me and say it in front of all my friends. No, ma'am, you really need to come with me. And I stood my ground and I said, absolutely not.
Good. You don't. Yeah,
There's
you're right.
no
You don't
way
have
I'm gonna
not
go
unless you're in
walk over
custody.
there.
That's cuffs.
No.
Whatever.
Yeah, I went over and talked to him for a few minutes about you and me, but I'll tell you, he ended up being probably the best cop over there yet. And as a matter
really?
of fact, when we went by Proctor's house and they got a detail over there, they left after I put it on the air. Everyone was going by, I guess, but they were back there again last night with the lights out watching Proctor's house, and that was the same cop that was at the courthouse. Yeah,
No
and he
shit.
knew our names. Oh yeah.
Wow.
He's back out there. Yeah. I wonder how he made out yesterday.
I don't know.
No,
I'd say he's got to be canned. You got to be.
Yeah. I know he shaved his beard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we saw that photo today. He's nice.
Yeah.
Mr. Innocent.
No, I didn't realize he can call witnesses. He has his own attorney. He can like defend himself like a real trial. Like, who's he gonna
we're not
call?
allowed in there, dude.
The people in
I
power
know.
have connections. That's the other scary thing. They can call on people that owe them things. Like, oh, I'll get you the next time. I'll get you the next time.
Yep.
It's like, hey, I'm reeling in that favor now. It's sick.
Yep.
Sick.
How do we
So
fix
almost-
that? That's the thing. Is like we know we see it. We see it happening, right? We know what happens. How do we fix it?
You just got to keep our voice going. Everybody's got to get more and more on board.
Power
I tell you,
more people, right?
You have to.
You know, Framingham had all the news stations there, and none of us were there. Maybe on the 10th of February for the next hearing, we show up there. I don't, because
it's open
to the public. Don't have people there. That's the thing. People don't think we have people places.
Okay.
We had coverage there on our side.
Okay, good to know.
All
good to know.
Fucking day.
Yeah, one guy spent about 9 hours here yesterday. Unbelievable. Yeah.
You know,
Did you really? Wow.
We love him. He is our ride or die.
The big G.
More credit than he ever gets.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
He's another warrior. He doesn't miss anything.
That's
what I want to know.
There's a guy that I deal with.
And I love you for
it. She's right. No, she's right on the money. Mike, there was a guy, right? He's very involved with the court, we'll say. They had a sign, and he asked me if I could get it signed by Aiden. That's all he wanted, was just to get it signed. Like, get signed. So I went in, I took it off the wall. I went to Aiden, made him sign it, went back and put it back on the wall like it never happened, but now there's a signature.
That's cool.
So they're good people. So there are some really, really good people. They're not police officers either.
Right.
And they see what we're trying to do.
Yeah. So the law girls there are going to be doing a live stream from Rhode Island. They said maybe to start the chat. Yeah. Maybe on Sunday they said. Okay, I don't know if you can repeat that again. But that'd be kind of cool.
I'm gonna be bumping around.
Anybody that ever wants to start like their own stuff, be their own creators, do it. We got you. Just let us know. Like these law girls, not attorneys. Mother and daughter team. Do we have a mother and daughter team anywhere? No. I mean, I love it. I love it. We got
just you and Dennis, court dates. That's oh, that's gonna stick, Dennis. That's gonna stick. You know that, right?
That's fine.
Guys.
That's fine. We've been together a long time.
And now she's committed to Dedham on Sunday. I mean, so if you're going out Dedham, I know there was a rivalry last time. It was Plymouth versus Dedham. I think Plymouth probably won it last year.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, okay, all right.
We won by. I think SC Canton. We won by one vote. I think it wasn't this.
For what now?
We won.
The national standout last time. Who had the most? And Dennis is saying that Dedham had the most.
All right.
They won by one. They won by one vote.
Yeah, Renee lied.
Oh God!
Trying to see who had the most.
Great people. They are down there everywhere. Everywhere we are, we got great people. We're gonna win. Don't worry.
I love our inside rivalries. Like they're so.
I know.
All good and fun, and we.
Yeah.
Like, yep, I love it.
You gotta keep it interesting, right? You gotta keep people like Auntie Deb's doing. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing.
Oh, geez, you see that? Can't wait. Love him.
You vote for the most spiciest or whatever it might be.
Superlatives, yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes. Yeah.
Love it.
Brenda and Dennis for cutest couple.
I think that's I second that. Wait, 3-2. 3-2.
3-2.
That's coming.
Yeah, three. We got to get a sign that says 3-2 on it. Just 3-2.
Perfect for Sunday.
For best dressed, so if you're inclined.
That's a hands down. That's not even like that. No doubt.
Look, I'm wearing my antisocial moms club.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, not best.
Oh my gosh.
I'm keeping it comfy today.
It's cold out, man. Yeah, I know. I got my flip flops on still. I know.
Flipper floppers with socks.
So we got
no socks.
We have Rich. We have Rich on Friday, and then we got Peter coming up.
Yes,
right?
Rich tomorrow. We'll definitely
Peter coming up.
Stand out right after at the Canton Police.
You gonna go to that too, Essie? You go to Canton or?
Yes,
wow.
I haven't been over to the police station in a while, and I think I need to get on over there because the treatment that they're giving to Peter Murphy, and Whitey.
Oh.
I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to actually go into the police station tomorrow too. I want to go over and take a picture of Peter Murphy's name that's engraved there.
If you want help, I'll go with you. I'll go with you in there if you need help.
Show me and point to me where Peter Murphy's name is on this wall.
All right.
Over there. Thank you.
Just check
in.
They
have no idea what's going to be going on. I love you, girl, Ben. I love it. No quit.
Everybody should. It's a monumental, right there on the wall. Like it should be like as a museum, like that man.
He's the man.
I think I know someone who's going to Washington D.C. Right? If someone's going to the Washington D.C. to the inauguration, they need a Karen Reed sweatshirt or something.
Going? You
know what I'm saying?
Who's going?
If someone's going to see the president get sworn in, Karen Reed sweatshirt would probably look good. Just saying.
Right. Nathan will be at Dedham, right? Yeah.
We should make one. I know.
Howie Carr.
I know a guy. We'll make you a sweatshirt. We'll make one that rocks.
Yeah, we got to get back on Howie Carr again too. Yeah. Get back on Howie Carr. So Mike, the Young Jerks had the state auditor on last night, which I thought was a great interview.
Yes.
And Brian's been doing some good stuff, and then Missy's got her own channel now, but she's been sick, huh?
Yeah.
So she's gonna try to get that going up. She's got Sandra Birchwood's aunt or cousin coming on as a guest. They're trying to get it going, but she's been sick. But yeah.
Yes.
Mazza
shows up. I mean, you can do the replay. You can be the replay through. She's got it up already. So.
And Mazza Media, don't forget, Mazza's doing a show tonight with Deanna. Remember?
All right. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, that's tonight. Deanna and Meredith.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, did go both of them?
Yep.
Oh, good for him.
Squirrel.
Nice.
Bobby.
Good. Yep. Sweet. So that's good. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be a good show tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome show.
Really?
You can't,
Tommy.
What?
Tommy, I'm gonna head out. I gotta get my dog out for a walk.
Yep. No
All right,
problem.
buddy.
Dennis, listen, Dennis, thank you so much for everything you do, bud.
Thank you guys.
You did a
Thank
good
you.
job. Good job.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
StreamYard,
I'll see you
by
tomorrow.
the way.
I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Courtney.
you got Yeah.
Bye bye.
Take care, buddy.
I
Wow.
just got a pop up, and Chris Albert killed a young man.
He did.
Yeah, he
I
did.
just got an alert from X. Someone posted
Yeah.
it. It's, guys.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Can you
so
imagine being them? Think about that for a second. Can you imagine being them?
No,
Josh Levy's
I
got
can't.
one more day after today. And that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I was
Oh.
watching on it was JFK's show last night, and he had Allie. Was it Allie? Brian Albert's daughter, Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Caitlin Albert. Yeah.
Caitlin Albert on.
Really?
Boy, oh boy. Yeah, he was going over her testimony. No, not on the show.
I was gonna say, whoa.
Yeah,
she's a piece of work, huh?
Yeah, the fact that she's like trying to deny and like give every excuse in the book that how she was not able to look and see that there was a 6-foot man lying on the.
Oh, I know. She
works for she works for the district attorney's office in the
attorney general.
Sorry, attorney general's office as an investigatory for insurance.
Yeah.
And she did me a favor, and she took my disability away. Over $100,000 she cost me. I'm blaming her. It's over and done with.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yep. And
one door closes, another one opens. Yes.
Boozy Beauty also was able to do some digging. I mean, that one, she's another one that deserves so
Boozy's
much.
awesome. Yeah.
Yes. She is
awesome.
on it all the time. And so I don't want anybody, I am never going to tell anybody to go on X, but if you are already on there and
yeah, I know.
Yeah, can have taken some heat and you're used to it.
I know. Gosh, I love it. They come after me all the time. I love it.
Same. Yesterday was yesterday I don't even know this guy, but he was it was all day, like he never took a break. He just kept going. But yeah, she has a picture of some guy wearing a Canton jacket, and she writes, "Being friends and former neighbors with the Alberts has its perks."
Some people get away with it.
Yeah, and I couldn't understand who he is, but the picture of the guy is. Yeah, I'm not going to comment. I don't like to comment on people's looks, but
not good.
But the posts were Bridgewater State Bears made a post saying Brendan Albert named MASCA.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Player of the week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, who is Brendan Albert? Like, whose kid is that?
I think he's a nephew. One of the nephews.
All right.
I know that Brian, or no, was it not Brian? One of the Albert's sons, Brian Albert's son, played for Bridgewater as well.
They all went to Bridgewater, huh?
Easy to get into. Yeah.
And then Canton Bulldog football. Congratulations to our Bulldog Hockomock League All-Star Jack Albert, Matt Connolly. Is that Mike Connolly's son?
Mike Connolly's son, I'm not sure. But a lot of the Chris Albert's son was part of the whole Bunny scandal with the sheetrock, that whole crew. Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing's happened with that. Nothing's happened.
Swept under the rug.
No clue.
Kids just being kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not in my world. Not in my world.
No.
Think of the family.
It starts there, and if you don't nip it in the bud,
yeah.
Think of the family, right? That's building that house. They just got set back for how long? Because you have to call the contractors back in. They have to re-sheetrock all the walls again. So the sheetrock is gonna come in. The people that do the studs gotta come in. Maybe the electrician if they freaking blew the wiring out.
Who knows? Yeah, the wiring's already there. All the boxes are cut in. You're right, Tom.
So if they destroy the wall, there goes the wiring.
All the families got together, got a check, got some cash, gave it to the family, said we're gonna pay for it. Just don't press charges.
That's so not right.
That's probably, that's legitimately, that's probably what happened, just
How are your
shut
kids
up.
ever going to learn?
Look
How
right.
are they ever going to take accountability to then be like, you know what? Next time I'm in this predicament, I'm going to just walk away.
Right.
But
Someone said, get those kids, bring them in there with all the sheetrock, teach them how to sheetrock and do it.
Yeah.
So they know exactly,
There you go.
they know exactly how to.
Community service.
Right. Right.
They
Like
gotta do some type of community service. I mean, especially when it's minors, that's usually the punishment. If you don't want it on the record, then
get expunged, right? Get crusty panties down here, do her 30 hours to do some spackling.
Has she even completed that, Mike? She hasn't.
I don't know.
She hasn't completed that at all.
She didn't on the time she was supposed to, but then she worked out something where she did, and she worked from home doing it. I don't know.
It's been very quiet on that front lately.
That woman just gets
away everything. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what her next court date is. I've been kind of out of the loop on that, Tommy. I don't even know. But maybe somebody in the chat knows what's going on next. But
which one?
I know.
On the Canton Read Standout page, there's a thing just for trials. And
all right,
Susie's doing that whole thing, and she's doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
She really
RVA
is up to date.
Cool.
Who did that, Tom? Someone's asking. Maybe people answered it in the chat.
Who did what? My insurance? Put it this way. I was told if you can hold a camera for 10 hours, you can get a job. That was my response. I'm sorry, that was their response to my second request to appeal the decision. And they said, nope. If you can hold a camera, you can get a job.
Yeah.
So that's exactly
we're not talking about a couple of bucks either. We're talking about long term.
Yeah, 10 years. 10 years. No, I had separate disability.
Oh, okay.
It was like extra insurance. It was extra.
Gotcha.
But it was a lot of money. It
right.
wasn't Social Security money. It was a lot of money. It was retirement money.
Right.
Yet there is a woman living in Medfield. Oh nope! I told her anymore.
You get it. Now you're no girls. No, I'm zero. I'm
not
good.
Talking about her anymore because that's what she
Go
loves.
away. Crazy town. All crazy.
I know.
But so I'm glad I was able to go into court and see her and watch her. You see, it's a complete. When you see her up there, it's a different person now. I have no respect at all for her now. Seeing her up there lying, no.
Is this last weekend's Turtle Boys case trial?
Yes.
She was actually her own lawyer. I couldn't believe she actually was the lawyer for herself and asking all kinds of crazy questions. Like, can I say? I'm going to say this, but did you ask for roadhead? Was that one of the questions or something like that?
Yeah.
Legit. Like that's what she said in open court.
Yep.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Like she doesn't have any. What's it? Decorum? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Class.
That too. All right. What? Yes, Kevin Albert does drive a Ford Edge.
Yes.
He does drive a Ford Edge, and Lucky is colorblind, and Lucky knows that Brian's Ford Edge is a different color, a different shade than Kevin's. And the car, the Ford Edge that was parked there, was not Brian's.
Also,
but
I wanted
Kevin Albert has one.
Yeah, the Michael Proctor thing yesterday was also about the Texas, but it was also about driving drunk in a cruiser.
Yes.
A police. Yeah. So there's two things he's dealing with.
Yep.
And you know what? You found out about the cruiser, right? Was the Tui in the text messages.
Oh yeah, because he lost his gun. He's gonna lose his job. The other guy lost 6 days. Well, he lost 30 days.
That's the narrative that the trolls want to take too. They're like, oh, just a few texts, a few bad texts. No, there's way more that we know of.
Yeah.
I mean, they wouldn't be going this far if it was just text.
No.
So you can stop with that narrative right there.
Yeah. I think
that we do not know that they have uncovered.
I'm wondering like what's Noble. No, it's going to come down to Noble's decision, I guess, with recommendations from the kangaroo court, we'll call it. But I didn't realize that Mike Proctor could actually bring up witnesses to kind of defend himself. of his character. Like his wife might go up there, his sister might go up there, or I can't see him keeping his job. People saying he's going to keep his job. I can't.
Nope.
I mean,
Nope.
drunk
I
driving.
already see his wife being like, but you don't understand the harassment that we've been having and all
Come
this
on.
and blah, blah, blah. She's going to think it just erases it all.
Yep.
Like the amount of stress that we've been under with this and da, 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 and my kids, my children. Maybe your husband should have thought about that before he made these decisions to write certain things and drive drunk. And I mean, you're a father first and foremost. You have dependents at home. And so any move that you make, anything that you write, anything that you say reflects back onto them.
Right.
You know what? My friend ran a license plate and she lost her job.
Yep.
Oh, if Proctor loses his job, good. Tully, good. If so, and like I said, I put it on a tweet. If somebody was to call their employers, if they get another job, if Proctor gets a job or his wife gets another job, if someone calls that employer and tells them about their murdering ways or their whatever it is they're trying to do, like she did to us, because she called people, she tried to get people fired. She called people's work and tried to get them fired. She's part of the people that took my insurance. And Caitlin worked at the state insurance fraud division.
Oh, fudge!
That's not good.
I
Hey,
don't know what that was.
are you wearing socks or shoes?
Opa.
Tom, how much do you get? How much do you get harassed online, Tom?
How much?
Yeah,
Oh,
every
God,
day, right?
I have a
Every day, right?
I got like a dedicated people.
Every day.
Esty,
Every day.
how often do you get? How often do you get? All right, me too, right? How many times does Mrs. Proctor get harassed online?
None.
None, right?
None.
Okay.
Nope.
Does Coco Albert get harassed online as much as you know? Does Brian Albert Jr. get harassed? I mean,
Listen,
they make these things
fired.
up.
Once
Right.
Proctor's fired,
Lily.
it's all over. Then people can start harassing them.
Yeah. Can or can't?
They can. They can do what they can. People can do what she did to them. I'll say that. Not that I would do it. I wouldn't.
But
I wouldn't.
I think two wrongs don't make a right. And
I agree.
You know, and if you take an eye for an eye, the whole world goes blind, right? Sometimes you're just better off not doing anything. You know, she did what she thought she could do in the right situation, and you know what? She did the wrong thing. And I'm not going to justify what she did because people lost their jobs, but she also lost her job.
Listen, Mike, she deserved to lose her job. I hate to say it, but she was involved with calling my friend's employer and trying to get her fired. She went out of her way. She dialed the numbers. She hit send.
Yeah. I agree with
an accident. She hit send on the phone.
Now, did someone go after Nurse Kim's job or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, they reported her too.
I feel like everybody,
nice.
everybody that is on social media standing up for what's right and saying the facts that Karen's innocent, they've just been going at
So we get harassed every day, all three of us.
Yes.
On X or
shut us up because they know that we are saying the right things. They know that we're getting the right attention. Because just think about it. If you committed a murder and you know that you would be locked up for the rest of your life, you would be making any deals with any type of devilish person to make people shut up about it.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest.
Right.
So that's what they're doing. They're like, that person, get her. She's making sense. She's telling the truth. We need to shut her up. I mean, talk about witness intimidation.
Yep.
I know. I know.
Yeah, we're not witnesses, but we are truth tellers.
Let me ask you this. Aiden was a witness in his own case last week, right?
Yes.
Right. So he was getting all kinds of nasty things sent to him on X or Facebook. No one got charged for witness intimidation on that stuff.
Mike, they went to his house, took a picture of themselves on his front doorstep when there was an order in place. They did it anyway.
They hung a turtle from his fucking parents' house.
You
They
think
hung a turtle.
yeah?
Yeah, they hung a turtle.
They killed
That-
it,
They
then
thought-
they hung it, Mike. Just
That
like the
guy's
rabbit.
Okay. Which one of us has ever even thought about doing stuff like that?
People.
None of us.
Hey, people.
The
The
Canton
rabbit.
kids kicked
The
rabbits.
rabbit was alive. They
It all starts with
caught the rabbit and beat
Right.
the rabbit to death and used it as a soccer ball. They caught the rabbit outside.
I
They
thought they
beat
were,
that rabbit.
thought it was funny.
Here, I don't want to hear that.
And it was Chris Albert's son, allegedly. Okay, there's pictures of him. He's a selectman.
Yep.
And if Essie's right, it all starts from home, right? How your parents bring you up, right? Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. If
Yep.
you don't change it now, where are we going to be in 5 years?
Because look at the statistics of people
Right.
that do
Yes, when you
torture
start,
to
yeah,
animals. Think about the statistics.
and they start hurting people.
Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah, they
thing.
start hurting.
No.
They're
Yep.
such animals, Mike and Essie. They're such animals. Like we can't fathom it because we can't get there where they're at.
Can I tell you a secret? When I'm driving on the road and a squirrel runs out in front of me, I brake and try to miss those things. So it
Yes.
freaks me out.
Me
All
too.
right, that's the kind of right. I'm the kind of person that wants to make sure the squirrel made it, and I'm like, yes, it made it.
Yes,
Some,
I
pe-
know.
some,
Me too.
some people just go wrong, right? They just don't even care. They don't see
Mike,
it.
I drive in the middle of the road when there's no one coming. Because if a rabbit comes from either side, I have more time to freaking go.
And those fuckers are fast, huh?
Yeah.
Those things down around. You know which way they're gonna go.
I don't know which way they're going.
So for someone to take a
remember-
rabbit and kill it like that and then throw it around a house party, it's sickening. You got to really think about what they're doing. Like what's their thought process? I know alcohol can get you in a weird place, but when you start taking an animal and throwing it around and laughing about it, it's a different level of shit going on there, man. And to have it covered up in my hometown is just wrong. Yeah.
I remember Will, the Glare, telling a story about how he was at work and he saw a bird that was injured on his break.
Yeah.
He was trying to help it and nurse it back, and then he went back into work, and then he came back out and noticed that it was no longer. And he actually he actually cried about it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, people gave him shit for it at his work, but hello, these are the people that are on our side of good and right because we have good hearts. I mean, could you imagine like anybody on that side ever telling a story like that?
I can't.
And it was just a bird. But oh my God, when I heard that story, I was just like
that's
you
who
see
we
all
are.
these. Yeah, you
That's
see
who
people
we
on the highways. They stop for like an eagle that was hurt, or
Yeah.
a hawk that was hurt, or an owl, and they actually take the time to bring them to a shelter. I mean, they actually put the thing in their car, find a shelter, and drop it off. I mean, those are humans. Those are real life human beings that are taking their time because a wing's broken or anything like that. I've seen people that have found baby squirrels and raised them to be pets.
oh, don't get into that one now. We can't.
Okay, I won't. Okay, but I've seen it before. I
I
had a friend I went to high school with. They had a baby skunk. They had it neutered. They had the whole thing taken out of them.
Yeah.
They had that skunk. They had that skunk like 10, 15. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But that's the kind of people That's the kind of people I want to be around that love animals. You know, I love animals more than I love people sometimes. You know, it's just the way I am. You know.
Same, for sure. And that's why we have Henry.
Yeah, your dog.
Our
Yeah.
support animal. Our
Yeah,
support
my
dog
third.
everywhere. Like
He
Yes.
kicks ass. He's
yes,
awesome.
that was
I
the
love him.
only picture I took at the meal of food. I was just sitting there.
He's
and
just hanging
talking
out.
to Allison and Sammy and Cheech and Jason, and all of a sudden, Henry pops up at the table. His little head goes boop, and I went, "What?" Like, oh my God, my night was made just seeing his little face like at the booth, and like I was just like,
I don't think Henry's missed a standout too either. I think he's been to Dedham every single week. Yeah.
Yep.
I always like when Tom's filming, I can see Henry in the background sniffing and saying hi to everybody, and
Always
such a
there.
friendly dog. Yeah,
Always.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's Henry, my guy. There he
With
is.
his free Karen Reed coat on or whatever he's got on that week. Yeah.
And I know people are always so worried about him, but trust us, we've got him. He's fine. He's very
He's
well
warm.
taken care of.
Yep.
He wears a
Oh,
coat.
God, yeah.
He's
Yep.
warm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sammy is the
That
best
dog
dog.
gets so much love, man. Really.
Yes.
And in the summertime, he's in the shade the whole time, sitting down. I've been there. Yep. She's got plenty of water all the time. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
A snake, a hamster, a lizard, a chihuahua. I love it.
I had a chihuahua.
Chinchilla.
I loved them. I love the little dogs.
RVA's like I got 3 kids.
Such a good dog, mommy. Not that Dina. She's a great dog, mommy.
Yep.
Little Jenny,
Dog mom.
Chihuahua. Oh my God, the picture that she shared with me last night.
One of my mods was the animal catcher for Canton.
Wow.
One of my mods, Mike. Yeah.
Kristen.
Yeah, Kristen.
Yeah, I can see her being that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She loves all types of animals. Very smart with them all too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's one of my mods.
On television where it's like the animal cops or whatnot, and like they arrest the people that have harmed animals, and it's just
good.
Yeah, there was actually a new law just passed in Massachusetts about selling dogs on the side of the road. I don't know if it's like, you know, out of your house and stuff like that. It's illegal to do now. You can't sell them before 6 weeks. You get there before 6 weeks, you get fined.
8? You do
8 weeks. Okay, 8 weeks. Okay. I don't know if I'd buy I'd go to a shelter and get a dog before I buy one out of a house down the street from me or something like that. But I don't know. People are different.
Yeah, there needs to be more aggressive laws for people who misuse animals.
Agree. Yep.
So yeah, look at all the people in Southern California that right now displaced with all their dogs. What are they doing?
I can't.
You know, I know.
Lots of dogs, lots of cats, lots of pets.
Yep.
People were taking them. They were taking them.
That fire's still raging, man. And I was telling somebody yesterday that all these displaced people out there trying to find a rental house or trying to live someplace else. Rents just jumped up in California 124%. So everybody's trying to make a buck off of them. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. And you know what? President Biden's going to give them $700 to help them get through.
Sir.
$700.
Sir.
I know.
Yeah, Melanie did a great stream about covering that too, and
cool.
says, the donating of goods and stuff like that, they've got that covered. Like they've got enough.
Yeah.
It's more about fun. I mean, people need to rebuild. Donations. I mean, Bethany Frankel, I know she gets like bad rep for being a housewife, but she has that Be Good Foundation, and it's amazing. I mean, if you just give money to her foundation, and then they'll be able to help.
All those powerful people from Hollywood. This would be the time to see if what you really do for good is right now. Stand up, use your platform. Use your voice. Go to events at your local restaurants and rally the people, rebuild things like that. Like not be a movie star on the screen, but be a movie star in your neighborhood. There's a lot of good actors up there, a lot of big homes up there that got lost. And some people were fortunate not to lose their home, and like literally both sides and all around them are burnt except for theirs. It's the strangest thing. But anyway,
yeah, someone said so. What about the people that were living under a bridge? What do they do?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's fix San Francisco first, huh?
Sometimes I gotta just think small, guys, because
I know.
Put me back in my bubble.
Yeah.
Take a bulldoze everything flat, and then do the small houses, do tiny houses, communities of tiny houses. Put 300 tiny houses here, 300 there, 300. Connect them all so it's all golf cart accessible for everybody. Put golf courses in between them, for Christ's sakes. Build freaking
like that community in Florida, all the seniors, where they just drive around in golf carts all day.
Yeah, the what's the name of it? Not the woods. Oh, what's the name?
Smaller cities, so that people have to be in their cars driving a lot and all that because they have that smog problem, and it's
golf cart accessible, small ones.
Make everything so much more convenient for everybody. You don't have to have these big, huge mansions. You don't have to have these that are toppled, and it's just how
much is it up? How much do you really need? Legitimately, do you really need a 6,000 square foot home with 2 people?
Bingo.
Do you really need that? I mean, Etsy might like it, I might like it, Tony might like it, but in theory, could you go with 3,000 square feet? I don't know. Who knows? People think differently, but in my mind, with the housing issues and the land issues and the fire, and then they defunded the fire department by 17 billion or 17 million, whatever it was.
Really?
You had the reservoir. Yeah, the reservoir was empty, but for maintenance, everything was like the perfect storm for a fire out there. And then you had volunteer firefighters from Canada. You had volunteer firefighters from Mexico coming up. But then you had looters going into homes while they were abandoned, and they were dressed as firefighters, going into homes and taking things. There was another guy on the news. He was from Marshfield. He moved out to California. He got his house burnt down, and his main possession was the two championship Marshfield High rings from playing football. He found them out of his burnt ashes. So that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Hopefully the gold doesn't melt. Didn't get too hot,
The gold didn't melt, but the top of the ring melted. So the whole insignia, the 1978 was on there. Nichols was his last name, and so he was out in California, but he grew up in Marshfield. But he healed back to his house, and he found his rings when he won the championships in Marshfield. So that was a pretty cool story.
Oh, I just remembered. Thank you, Brain, for working. So on the Justice page, they are going to be running a dinner with Karen again. So
nice.
Spread the news. Your chance to have dinner with Karen is back.
That's Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Correct?
I believe
that starts Sunday.
Yeah.
So how do you enter it? You got to go on Facebook and do it, or do you send a Venmo or what is it?
I think if you just donate to the Justice page.
Okay.
When you get more information, I'm sure Tommy and Mike, you'll on your stream.
Okay.
I think again, it's just $10, and you can put in as many bids as you want. There's no limit. But yeah, why not?
How many questions imagine having dinner with her and just how many questions you could have in a normal conversation. She's a real person. Nathan brings it all down, and humanizes her. She's not this figure on TV. She's a real life human being, and Nathan has all these great stories and how we're helping her and how much it means to her and how she thinks about us. That hits home, man. That hits home. It's not like something we're raising for California, right? We donate money to California. We don't really see it, but at home, we feel it. We can touch it. You can see it. You go to the standouts. You go to the courtrooms. You're involved. It makes a difference in my life and your life and everyone else's life. And the people in the chat are the same way. It's like we're all on the same page. We're all trying to get the right thing done here. But it seems like we're just fighting against this machine of injustice all the time. To keep us out of the courtroom, keep us in the small courtroom instead of the normal courtroom where we're supposed to be. But we always put a smile back on our face, walk across the street, go to the other one, right? We always find a way to be positive. That's what I like about this group. There's no let's attack them online.
Oh, we gotta stand up. Just freaking check this out, Mike. Okay. This is the courthouse. Where is it? Where's Dedham Courthouse? I lost it.
How long is 500 feet? Because that's what I heard. I heard the number was 500 feet.
I heard that too.
Wait a minute. A mile is 5,000 feet.
Oh, well, I don't think they want a mile. I think he wants 500 feet.
Okay, so we go to Norfolk Superior Court.
What was it last year?
And we go, we're going to
200.
find out.
200 last year, so now they want it 500.
All right, so from here.
They want a mile? That's going to be over in the businesses.
500 feet, okay.
Yes, wouldn't they?
Yeah, so you see what 500 feet is?
Fire hydrants.
Listen, the fire department was more of a disruption than we were.
Hazards.
That's a little much.
That'd be a fire hazard if we're all in front of someone's business.
Well, it'd have to be down by the church somewhere, Tom. You know what I mean? Down by where we had the prayer and stuff, and all down in that area.
Yeah, 500 feet.
Well, it will be canoeing in the Charles River. Jesus Christ. I mean, they just make these things up as they go along. It's like, come on.
Feet.
I mean,
it's the intersection of the friggin' back of the registry of deeds. That's 500 feet right there.
All right, so when you have a Diddy, court date, they don't do 500 feet. Everybody's right there at the court steps. When you have, you know, when you had Michael Jackson, he had to do a perp walk every day going through the
500
press,
feet.
you know?
Zoom in like where we usually were by like that church. Which way is that?
Right here. Where that white car is.
So where's 500 feet?
I'd say right.
That looks like what it was last year, though.
So this.
Where are all those tents? Oh, the flea market? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. We were 500 feet last time. That's about right.
500 feet is like behind the church.
That's
We're
500
like
feet right there.
Wow. Wow.
They want us that far.
No, I can't. That's what that's
Look at the
suggesting, right?
intersection. Yep. And then this is 500 feet right here at this entrance to the parking lot, the back parking lot.
Put it on there. That's the gold dome, right?
Yep.
Where's the registry of deeds? Okay. Yeah. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, what about the other way down the street?
And so he thinks this Ignat Berkman, the one that killed his wife, is going to interfere with his case if the cases overlap.
There's no the intersection, Etsy. You know the intersection of that street that cuts out.
Yeah.
That's where the diner we go to is right here. That's we're way down, way down.
Could you imagine all the supporters there?
Yep. And then what are they gonna do?
Would be like
Block the sidewalk. We could block the sidewalk off. They'd get no business whatsoever. They'd be up and out.
So when you went to the SJC, they told you just to write this email and just flood this inbox with complaints about the buffer zone.
So nice. They were so nice.
Yeah.
They remembered me from when I came before, with the appeal, and they gave me a number of a lady, and I'm not going to give that out just because.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. I understand. Is it is it a public? Is it a public number?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
well,
I mean.
Well, I don't know. Because he was really sweet. He understood my story, and he's like, "Let me get you to the person that you can just like cut all corners and speak it directly to."
Right.
And so yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want her flooded, especially with the trolls. That's the other part. You know, you're going to get them because they're watching this. Hi, trolls. They will.
They watch everything.
What we're doing.
I'm surprised that they watch us.
Sure.
By the way,
they're going to get emails saying, "Don't listen to these Karen Reed people. It's a conspiracy. They're intimidating the witnesses. Listen to this story," and they'll make up horrible things that we did. So
I got a story to make up.
I'm not giving out phone numbers.
The thing is, though, like, show me a police report where someone was arrested at one of our protests, peaceful protests at the courthouse, that we did something wrong. Then you have something to stand on. But until then, you have nothing. You have hearsay, or you have probabilities that might happen. But I tell you, and Tommy knows nothing but great people. They just want to see justice done. You know, It's crazy. Yeah. And the trolls would love. Yes, the trolls would love to change that around and see somebody in bracelets for being loud or swearing or pushing or whatever it might be. And I tell you, the last time the blue shirts were there, they're in our face. That one guy stepped across the line, started pushing somebody. Nothing happened.
Yep.
Nothing happened.
I was there.
So I mean, yeah, that was crazy.
Yep.
What's going on?
You see this?
No.
Brian Higgins. Check this out.
What was the microdots that you dropped yesterday, or that you shared?
Oh, you want to?
I thought
it was a new one,
but he's releasing one tomorrow.
This was just a preview. It was a teaser to what's coming out tomorrow. Yeah,
it's gonna be so good.
So good.
Look at this, Mike.
What's up?
Can you see this tweet?
Max Satil.
Yep.
Higgins may have had a role here, but the murder of John O'Keefe was orchestrated by Brian Albert after JLK learned that he and Dougal were involved with the local and lucrative drug trade. This wasn't about romantic rivals. It was about money and control.
Max,
so if John had information, maybe he's going over there to what?
So he was frenemies with Dougal.
Dougal was. See how
that's why Dougal is so involved too.
Yep.
That is why he is
But
there all
wait a
the
minute,
time.
he had his
Sounds
car
like he's
in
being
Karen's
aggressive.
garage.
That's
What were you
why
saying,
he's
Essie? What?
so aggressive.
Yeah, he's aggressive.
No. Wow.
Well,
I never thought.
especially
I never thought.
towards the women. You notice that? It's not towards the guys. It's always toward the women. Freaking scumbag.
Jesus Christ, that's an interesting narrative.
No, it isn't, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because they wanted the information that was on John's Ring cameras.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
He called the police department 53 times about this friggin' illicit doing whatever, bad stuff, whatever. But a cop calling on another cop, they knew.
You seen John called Canton PD
called
about another cop dealing drugs. Okay.
About this.
But Dougal and him were friends. You think Dougal was just being a frenemy? Just trying to know what he knew and trying to be an inside rat, so to speak?
Yeah, why else would he be so dedicated to this?
Because
Right.
John probably confided in him.
Exactly.
Hey, what's going on
Jesus.
over there? Is there anything undercover that I should know about or what? And he's, oh no, nothing going on. So now he's on his own. All that's on him.
Because why is he the only one sticking his neck out, showing up? Because John was loved by so many Boston police officers. You only have one out of all of them showing up?
Yep.
And he won't dress in uniform. Yeah,
for a
you're
different
right.
reason. Yep. And his car, he left his car in Karen's garage. Let him keep it storage there.
Yep. Holy shit! I never thought of that. Retired Leo Sheila is that this is precisely wow. Essie, did you know about this? Do you have that narrative? Do you know about that?
Wait. Indeed, in the
The scuttlebutt about a retired Leo is that was precisely what was going on. Is that
Law
the drug
enforcement
trade?
officer, Leo.
Leo, law enforcement officer.
The scuttlebutt is the gossip.
Channels.
Yeah. Tea time.
When they all
Interesting.
They all go and have coffee with each other and hang out and talk, and they're still on the job, but they're all old and retired, but they're still part of it, and they hang out at coffee, golfing.
What else says red flag to all of this when Brian Albert buys a house up in Maine?
I always tell the truth.
An hour away. I always tell the truth. Shut up.
Always. You ready?
I always tell the truth.
Kevin from
You're
South
so
Boston.
full of
I
shit.
always tell the truth.
You sound like Higgins, bro.
You wrong.
I always tell the
You're
truth.
wrong.
Is this Higgins?
Is this Higgins?
You wrong.
I always tell the truth.
Kevin from South Boston.
I always tell the truth.
You sound like Higgins, bro.
You wrong.
I always tell the truth.
Is this Higgins?
Is this Higgins?
You wrong.
I always tell the truth.
Kevin from South Boston.
I always tell the truth.
You sound like Higgins, bro.
Man, huh? Amazing.
There's so
Yeah,
many
Brian
pieces
Albert's
to this.
An
We're
hour
blessed to
away
have-
from the Canadian border because he's bouncing. Once his buddies tell him,
Is
FBI
it an hour or is it less than an hour? I think it's less than an hour, to be honest with you. I think he's closer. I think he's closer than that. Maybe like 15 minutes to the border. Yeah. There's only 4 people.
Christ.
Population 4. 4 people live in that town. 4.
And then
That's fucked.
is he divorced? Maybe he's divorced. Was it his
Oh,
wife that
Listen, I want to see his wife use the outhouse for a month. She'll be real happy. Burr.
What'd you say, Essie? What?
was it his wife that was on the stand chewing gum? Or
Yes.
was that Chris Albert?
I don't. Yeah. Coco was up there. Yeah, for sure. She likes to clean. Yep.
Cleaner.
He
The
likes
cleaner.
to clean and babysit.
So, do you guys really think that they found Chloe?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, I just.
It's all noise. Noise. Chloe's dead.
Okay. Look
Chloe's
the other way.
dead now as she was a year ago, dude. Nothing's
All right.
happened.
I think
Well,
that
so
was
what?
like a way of dropping a bomb for all of people watching it, to go like a gotcha moment.
Gotcha. Yeah, and nothing happened. Dr. Marie Russell handled it perfectly. Now with Richard Green coming up on the 31st or the 30th, 31st, I think. I was telling Tom the other day, like they're gonna run this thing all day, they're going to have him come back on Monday to run that tab up.
Yep.
To put
just
Richard Green in a hotel.
You have to pay Richard Green for a weekend here.
Yeah, then have
Just
him
to
come back
cost
on Monday
the money.
morning.
Auntie
Yep.
Bev will do that just
And
to
that's
cost
what
the
it
money.
is. It's all just to drain her money some more.
So that's why it's very
okay.
It's important for Nurse Kim and that whole crew left the other night yourself raising $6,000. I know it doesn't seem like a lot of money, but it'll pay for a weekend typically. For Richard Green to come in just to sit around for a weekend. Because this I get a gut feeling they're gonna drag it on.
Richard Green, have you ran the extraction through the brand new version of Celebrate that can look backwards and do stuff backwards? A new version. Have you ran that?
Right.
And if the same data comes up, then what's up? What's the problem here?
And someone put a post on this morning. I forget who it was. The amount of butt dials that were commented about between the McAlberts, Brian and Jen, and so forth. The odds of that happening would be like trying to hit. You'd have to hit Powerball 3 times
in a row.
That's how the odds are of those many butt dials happening in real life.
Yep.
The odds would be you have to hit Powerball 3 times. That's fucking nuts.
Here we are. We're living it in real time, bud.
And they want us to believe that. They want us to believe that those were all butt dials. And the report's wrong. I'm right. Mr.
Mike,
Proctor's wrong. Mr.
If
Green's
they're not
wrong.
butt dials, what does it mean?
If they're not butt dials,
If they were not butt dials, if they
they
were
were
not,
calls.
then they were calls. What does that mean?
It happened.
What?
The phone calls.
Which leads to what?
And perjury.
Go back to,
Like, stop with the other questions.
John, but yeah, that proves that deceit, that communication proves John was in the house. They had no reason to communicate otherwise.
Yeah. And now we know that they're dog bites because Dr. Bree Russell's going to testify they're dog bites. That puts John in the house.
Oops.
Puts him in the house. Right? But they can't prove it was Chloe so far that did it. But if I'm on the jury and I've listening to this and it was a dog bite, they had a dog, the dog's no longer there. Any common sense jury, and I know it's dangerous to even say that, puts John in the house. Then you have Brian Higgins saying, I saw a tall man with a baseball hat on with dark hair in the house. Then you have Allie McCabe saying Colin wasn't there when John was in the house. Okay.
Right.
We have a bunch of stuff here. It's got to hit home somehow. I don't know how they can not hit it home with this jury. And and I know the jury was tampered with. We all have our feelings about that, how the head juror was picked by Aunt Bev, and then you had Fanning in charge of the jury that was able to look at all their notebooks and then threw a juror off that was pro Karen Reed for no reason at all. No affidavit, no video, no sound, no violations, no nothing.
So the state police now have a say in the freaking jury. Isn't that nice?
So there's a lot of things around too that are going to be very interesting to watch how this plays out. Because I was a layman when it came to how they pick juries, but I've learned so much in the last year about how the process should work, and it actually works. Yes,
right, how it should work.
And Green did, and if they get the 227, that happened. It's premeditated murder now.
Yeah,
she knew.
Send your emails, people. Send your emails.
It is conspiracy.
What else can we do? We know all this, and it's so frustrating. And
I know.
And I know it's going to get frustrating when you send an email and you hear nothing, but just do it.
Right.
It'll be. Yeah.
It does get to where it has to go. I promise you. Please.
I'm gonna do it today, man. Just can you post it on XSC when you get a chance? The address.
Yeah.
Was Tom? All right. Cool. And maybe I don't know if the trolls will do it too, but I don't know.
Yeah,
who cares?
Don't matter.
Yeah. All right.
If we have one title,
but we're more numbers. We have more numbers than they do.
So what should we put in the header?
The header title. The
what,
header.
What should we put? We should put the title.
Corruption in Norfolk County.
Okay.
Or
Superior Court Dedham or something. I don't know.
13 Kings. If it's the same, header for everybody, they'll know.
How is Auntie Bev a judge on this case, or
no?
I mean,
I'm saying if we all have the same header as a team, like
Corruption in Norfolk County.
Will, what do you think?
and
Anything I
corruption.
say, he's gonna.
Well,
Oh,
Come
well,
on,
you gonna bust your balls.
Header,
Yeah.
give us a header. Come on.
corruption in
'Cause-
Norfolk County. I
So
like
when
that
this
one, guys. Help us out.
when the person opens up their email and it says sees
Subject
400
line.
emails, it says
Subject.
corruption in Norfolk County. She knows that this is all the same
Right.
reasons with different people talking about different things inside their paragraphs. But as long as you get a header out there and then you put a couple of words in the paragraph and sign it, you're good to go.
Right.
They know what you're talking about.
Urgent.
If you
Maybe like even write urgent.
corruption in Norfolk County. Oh.
Yep.
Or just corruption in Norfolk County. Okay. Oh God, man, this is awesome. See, this is how shit gets done.
He's out.
There you go.
Imagine what. All right. Well, he's probably at the gym. It's probably leg day today. Don't skip leg day, dude.
Don't be a. Oh God. I'm so happy whenever my brain forgets his name. Like, thank you. What is his name?
Will?
No. God, the guy who always skips legs day.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about.
Not the guy in Florida.
Yes.
Gaffney.
Yeah, Gaffney.
Gaffney don't got no legs. He got no legs.
That
He's
my
chicken
brain
legs.
just like decides on its own to forget these people's names.
I
Even
know.
though
I know.
Oh God, he went after me so hard and even made horrible posts about me on his page. But
I love
guess
how
what?
you.
My brain doesn't give a shit.
I'm impressed. But aren't you impressed with the time that they put into that? I'm impressed with some of the stuff that they do. I'm like, that took some time. Good up. I like
All
that.
of our
Make it
pictures
10
in
more.
their phones. Can you imagine that? Can you think about that just for a second? Like
Yeah.
in these people's phones, they have pictures of us.
I know.
Do I have
I know.
pictures of them in my phones? No.
Nope. Absolutely not.
I might have screenshots of the things you say because
That's a different
we're in a
story.
lawsuit. Like
They got our profile pictures,
I
our
might
pretty
have to
ones.
jump on that wagon one day. Receipts are good to have, but your pictures, I don't give a shit. I can't even remember your goddamn name.
I know. Etsy, you handle all the trolls with class, by the way. Even your swears are not really spelled out in swears. You have that little comma in there or that parentheses. So I'll give that to you. Like I've wrote some stuff and posted it, like with the F-bomb or whatever. And I think about it for a second. And I go, I'm better. And I go back and I just delete it. I can't do it. Can't do it. I want to because but
I like to
can't
look
do
at it
it.
this way. This is going to make history, and we have the future generation who might even do studies on this one day and see how did the Karen people handle this? How do they communicate with the other side when they're being attacked?
Right.
We have Josie. Josie is of the next generation who is going to be a big voice for all of us coming up. And how do we want to show her how to handle herself and how to present herself? If you're just going to be throwing out all these disgusting words and stuff, nobody's going to listen to you. It's all disgusting noise. Your point is not going to be hit. It's not going to hit. So if you want to be actually heard and listened to and make a better difference, just be a good human and just
not hard.
Conduct
really
yourself in a way that you want other people to see.
You're right. When I start reading something that's like F this and that, this and this, that, I just say I'm moving on. But if it's written eloquently, like yourself or like Boston Brandy did a great job on a post yesterday that was a couple of paragraphs long. It hit home with me. I was like, this is such Olivia writes today's paragraphs. Like those are the things that I look back on. I'm proud of. Like this is great.
Yes.
With receipts and stuff, and then you put the boots on the ground. You match the people up with their articles, and Tom with his filming, and all the other creators. We're powerful. Yeah. We're more powerful than we think because we're getting to people at high levels that are pissed off that we're doing this.
Yeah. Right. And we don't need to use that language. We don't. Right. To get our
smiles
across, we don't need to use that language, and we don't need to come at them like that. Like yesterday, the guy was calling me a bimbo and go back onto the corner and make some change. And I'm just but he made that on a separate post, reposting my thing to comment on it. And I was like, dude, why did you have to like make a separate post and not do that back on Ted Daniels where you were coming at me? Like, why hide that language that you're using, bud? Huh?
Yeah,
Show
you
yourself.
yeah, you giving Teddy some props yesterday, weren't you, Esty?
Yes.
Well, he did a
Because
lot.
he
He was there all day long. He did a good job yesterday. He really
was.
did.
He was there
Yeah,
all
he
day
did.
long.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
you know, the coverage that he does is very much appreciated. And I know that he's not on any type of side either. He just sees the truth and now he's telling it. And
hey, Ted.
any creator that wants to be able to, you know, we've seen their past, but if they are coming on here and now saying the truth, and for whatever, I don't know, mischievous reason they want to, I mean, great. But I mean,
Yeah,
it is frustrating when you're like, we've been saying this all along. How come you haven't come on board? Or what now? And what's your reason now? I mean, you can look all into that, but it's like, if you're now getting it and you're now saying it and you're now using your platform to get the truth out, like, thanks. That's all. Thank you. I'm not going to like send you a care package or whatnot, but
I hear you.
John gets lost in all that bullshit.
It was interesting though, just to have him there in his car, keeping us updated every couple of hours. He was there all day, and there was another couple channels there too. You know, talking about what was going on, what's the process, which was very informative. Like, who are the people that are going to be interviewing Michael, and he can have an attorney, he can bring witnesses, and then on February 10th they're going to recontinue. Like, that's the stuff that we need to know. You know, and Ted brought it home. And that's I'm happy for that stuff. And he talks and he stops and talks to Tom when he's going to Superior Court for things. He's not an asshole where he just tries to run off. You know, he'll answer a question or two.
He's a real person.
You know?
He's a good guy.
Yeah,
He really is.
You know, he gets it. He gets it.
Yeah.
He gets it.
He doesn't call us idiots like
no.
Trooper Hard On does.
My boy, he wants to put cuffs on me.
Yeah. Oh,
My
and
buddy.
Donovan, yes, TB is the king of name calling.
Yeah.
That's why we have him. Like
Fupa
that's
Sloth
his thing.
and
He's
got
done
him
that
up
from the
it.
beginning.
And
He's not just all of a sudden jumping on and being like, now I'm gonna start calling you names. That's Aiden. That's
Pajamasaurus.
Do we need to
girl wearing
that
pajamas?
too? No.
Pajamasaurus.
Let him do all that.
Yeah.
Got him up it.
Yeah. Dude, that was actually a girl. Like,
Oh my
okay,
God.
Pete's crusty. There's a gutter muppet. Dude, she thought her husband got hit by a plow and left at Wendy's parking lot for 3 weeks.
Wow.
He's in the snowbank. He's in the snowbank. And it's like, no, she's just out there.
Right. So Peter Murphy's LV Cops interview was very interesting that we played yesterday.
Great
with
interview.
With that 4 o'clock radio chatter that happened. You know, civilian hit by a plow.
Man down.
You know, I don't know.
4
That was
o'clock.
pretty great. Yeah, some people need to talk about that.
They erased it? That
Yep.
transmission?
4 o'clock.
Well,
man down.
Yeah.
Gone.
So Peter Murphy heard it from some people in Canton that there was a 4 o'clock radio call that a civilian was hit by a plow, which would line up perfectly with a narrative that they really wanted to go with.
Bang.
Nick Alberts. But Jen McCabe called an audible when she saw the cracked tail light.
Yep. No.
And so
We do it this way. So
and
it
once
was
she
Jen.
stopped,
What
yeah.
evilness? What freaking evilness?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I put a post out there yesterday. I see it with the 34-minute mark. Peter's being interviewed by the LV cops inside of a McDonald's in Canton, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Like if you go into my, you watched it? Do you remember him saying it? So when Peter says that, so Peter says this to the LV cops. What happens next? He gets a ticket for trespassing. So there's your retaliation, right? Because he opened his mouth.
To cost him time and money. That's it.
Now, see, this is their way. They're using the law against us and for us. It's fine. Whatever they choose to do. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So this is why we fight what we fight. And this is why it's important for us to be a Canton PD, because they don't like us being there. You know, I was attacked, on X for being there, and I love it. Bring it, right? And you only had 12 people there. I said, yeah. By the way, there'll be more next time, So, just keep saying.
When I went to
keep
the
talking.
White House, they used that same thing. They're like, "Oh, you and all your friends at the White House." I was like,
"Right?
Have you met me? I don't need to have anybody with me.
You find friends, or you go along, you pick up friends. It's like a Pied Piper.
Yeah.
I've seen you dancing in front of the State House. Okay, so that's what you do. That's how you roll.
I was on I went on the Resistant to Silence too. I went on their stream at the same time to be able to show everybody. And so
Cool.
Even if I am by myself, that's awesome. But you know what? Sometimes I go on a live stream and do it, and I get to share my experience with them and let them all see what happens when you go by yourself. It's not boring.
Did anybody stop and ask you questions about that when you were down in Washington?
Yeah.
Okay.
People took pictures with me. People actually
That's
said,
awesome.
like, hey,
That is
my
so freaking
son,
awesome.
There was this nice guy. He's like, do you mind if my son holds the sign and just takes a picture in front of the White House? I'm like, of course, yes.
And people in Washington knew about Karen Reed, or did they not know? Or some people knew about the Karen.
There was a girl, and her friend that did hear about it before, and she was like, "Oh my God, this is so awesome to see you here. Yes, I've heard about it. Blah 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 blah." And yeah, I mean, I believe the stream is still up if you guys want to watch it too.
All right, cool.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, it was a gorgeous day there, and it was just like something I needed to do because there was a lull going on. Like, we always like to use that word, but
yeah,
it was like 2 weeks since I had like seen anybody because of vacation and all that.
Yeah.
I need to do something. And I was like,
so you jumped on a plane and went to Washington?
Well, no, I have family that live in Northern Virginia.
There you go. All right. All right. So 2 birds with 1 stone. There you go.
And
all right.
Yeah, we just took the metro in, and I went there for a couple of hours while they went off to some free museums. And yeah, I just was like, I need to do this. Like, even when
felt good. It felt good, didn't it?
It felt amazing.
Yeah.
Because I was feeling like I wasn't doing much anymore. And I was like, I need to do this. And so I went out and went to CVS, made a brand new sign, because I wasn't going to bring a sign on the plane. Although, you know what? I would be one to
you wear your sweatshirt on the plane, yeah.
The rest of my family. So I was like, fine. So yeah, I just
is Boston Brandy right now. This is nice. Yeah.
I love her. Just want to say
thanks for the $10. If she's just want to say thank you to Karen Reed for being the lead that we all need. Her strength against the once untouchable is inspiring. We are Karen. We are all Karen Reed.
Yep.
Yes, even you trolls. Thank you all. Yeah. Keep writing, girl. Keep going, man.
I like how she added the trolls in at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're part of this too, believe it or not. I mean,
the trolls keep us like even more motivated sometimes. Because
I know they motivated at Hot Wheels. She's on fire.
It's like going
my
around,
God.
and you might they might try to knock you down, and then you're like, woo, you get back up, and it's like, it's on.
Yeah, ready to go now. I know your game.
Yep.
All right, guys.
All right, I was called 2 hours. Etsy, thank you so much.
Essie, thank you again.
Love
having you on here.
We're gonna see you tomorrow in Stoughton tomorrow morning, or just gonna see you in Canton. All right, man.
Both.
All right, cool.
Here for Rick, and then I'll be
Rich,
there at Police.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There you go. I'll meet you at Canton Police. I'll be there too.
Yeah. Mike, you're not running for selectman yet.
No, I don't have to. I don't have to.
Next run, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna be on that board one time or another.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, if this lady wasn't gonna run, I was in.
Mike.
But I stepped aside. Yeah.
The mail you're gonna be getting at your address is my name on it.
Hi, Chad. Sorry.
So yeah,
I can run. How long do you have to live in Canton?
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because if I have an address like yours, I can just run.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
We all should move to Canton. Mike, you got to sell those.
Yeah.
Move them in. Everyone's moving to Canton. We're taking it over.
I love it. I love it. Like, I'm not kidding. Dennis is right. Dennis is right. He won't even get gas in this town. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's legit. Like, he won't call the cops. Like, he's not going to call the police and ask what's going on with his lawn. Because he's literally got a target on his back.
Yeah.
And I get some of the comments I got for standing out last week at the Canton Police were like, you losers, just go home. Nobody wants you here. Some of these people just want to stick their head in the sand and watch the time pass, and we're okay with everything that goes on in this Canton. Just don't fuck with my shit, all right?
Right.
That's not how we roll. That's not how we roll, man. We're all in this together. and people from the outside of Canton are coming in to help support us. All right, and we're getting a lot more beeps than we are getting the middle finger. Because when Tom was down there the last time, we had a couple of the family members drive by and give us the bird.
Yeah,
Give us the bird, and we got it on video.
Yep, nice.
I mean, it's how stupid.
That's just who they are, Mike. That's just
Yeah, I don't know names, but I guess there was a Jill Thompson or something.
Jill Daniels.
No, it was
Does she look like the guy from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface?
No, I know her.
Okay.
I've talked with her. I've been face to face with her. But no, she was at the hearing too. At the last hearing, she has kids. Jill Harrison, I think. Yeah, I think it was her.
Okay.
Her sons, like at the police station, and during the summer, her sons were hanging out the windows. So obviously they didn't have their seatbelts on, hanging out the windows, giving us the birds.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mom of the year.
Yep.
So
I had one that lady throwing an egg at a little kid next to me.
Kids
Yep.
to do that to grown adults.
Yeah, she's
Like,
a real
they're
estate agent
not
in Canton.
believing what they're doing. This is how you're teaching your kids how to treat grown adults.
Do you remember the egg incident with Tommy last year?
Dana White threw egg at me.
So Tommy's at front of the Canton PD on the standout. A lady comes out of the road. Her kid throws a raw egg out the window, misses Tom, and hits a young kid with his mother standing there learning how to protest. Yep. Nothing happened.
Maybe 4.5, 5. He was crying. I gave him $5 for ice cream. He stopped crying. It was good. It worked pisser.
It was crazy, SD. So this is the shit that's been going on in Canton.
So little kid.
I'll tell you one thing. The first week we were there, Tom was at the camera. There was a lot of salutes. There was a lot of beeps. Last week when I was there for an hour, it was so many beeps. And it hit tone because it's right in front of Canton PD, and it's where it all started. It's where it all started, right? It started right there. And I love the fact that you're going to get a picture of Peter Murphy's plaque. We're going to plaster that. And it's definitely a retaliation against Peter for speaking up to the Las Vegas cops in that interview about that 4 o'clock radio chatter. No doubt about it.
Yeah,
they want him. They want him. Yeah. And that sucks.
They want to shut us up. And we're not.
We're not going anywhere.
Truth, and we are standing up to all of this. We're standing up to the corruption. We're standing
God love Peter Murphy.
Innocent woman being framed, and that is our right.
He's one of their brothers. He's one of their brothers, man. He went to work with. He's got his wall name on a plaque inside the police station, and they ticket him for fucking criminal trespassing. Come on.
You have to be notified first in order to be to that to happen. So how they got around that is beside me.
Sergeant Slammer, if you're on here, we're gonna get you on the show. I don't know if you want to say anything before the trial, though. That might make sense. I don't know, but damn, the LV cops, when he mentions that whole radio call, come over about a civilian hit, that put it all in perspective, man.
Yep,
put it all in perspective for me.
Pretty
all
sure,
right, guys.
I'm pretty sure that Karen didn't make that call 4 o'clock.
No, she didn't. No.
So if that call was made at 4 o'clock, that she can't be done.
You know what makes me happy too is that, like, if AJ's watching this or Yanetti's watching some of the stuff, I think they're like, keep
other
going.
way around, bud. Other way around. I do have an attorney, and it's not me being. It's the other way around, but that's okay.
Oh, all right, cool. Everybody wants the name of my glasses. Made by Ray-Ban. Okay.
Ray-Bans. There you go.
Yeah. Well. So yeah. But thanks, guys. I gotta go let the dogs out of the crates.
Enjoy.
All right.
Yeah, I got a freaking mess to clean up here.
We'll see you tomorrow morning, guys. All right.
Yeah.
We're probably going to go over at 7 o'clock, 7:30ish, around there.
Yep, around there.
All right. I will see you down there. I'll be here.
Awesome. I love everybody. Thank you all for being here.
Bye, Tom. Bye, Mike.
Bye, bye.
Thanks, Dennis, for coming on, man. I appreciate it, guys.
I love Jess Machado. I love her. I love her. I'm more than happy to have her on. She's great.
So she left the paper, huh?
Yeah, they let her go. Bad decision.
They let her go. That's another email we should write.
Yep.
That's another email we should write because she was very informative. That's crazy. Why would they do that? Such a young, powerful woman like that. can write. I mean, if she ever wants us to, write an email for her, I mean,
Diamond Jack. Problem with that is a thing called discovery. When you
Yeah.
sue somebody, you have to go through discovery and depositions, and
They don't want that.
no, absolutely don't want that, because you're not dealing with the judge, you're dealing with a lawyer directly, and they have no mercy.
And the
Trust me
first
on that
person
one.
they'd sue, would be Aiden.
Yep.
And they don't want. And
They don't want
he's
that
begging.
because they'd all have to give us their
Yeah.
phones. Every phone he'd have to have.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and if you're gonna sue us, bring it on, man. I'd love to sit there. I know. My
Ain't
lawyer
worth
would love it.
worth talking about.
I know. All right.
All right,
Yeah,
bud.
you're right. Hey,
Tomorrow,
I'll see you in hey, get that tooth fixed.
working on it.
All right,
Going back
pal.
to bed.
Well, all right, I'll talk to you later, okay?
Later, Mikey. All right, everybody. Listen, thank you for all being here. Please hit the like, subscribe, obviously. And that's that. That's the show for today. And we will see you guys tomorrow. We have Court for Rich. We'll get that taken care of, and then we'll be all set. So you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.